You know what? The more as time goes on, the more I'm realizing our backgrounds are starting to blend. If you could get a little more red in your background, we could almost look like we're in the same studio. We could get it pretty close, I think. To look like we're in the same studio, I'm not even kidding. You might not even be able to tell. If I took down the posters and stuff, you might not even be able to know. Might not even tell. Okay, I see chat coming up now. Yes, we're good. Chat is here. All right, let's start saying good evening to people in the chat. Guys, what's going on? Good evening, everyone. Evening.
What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. Hope everybody fully recovered from last night. If you were playing along, thanks for joining in.
Yeah, if you were there last night, put a 1 in the chat. If you participated in the AMC bingo, how do you describe it? What is the proper term for
AMC bingo, and the real degenerates played it for breakfast this morning on replay. If you were doing shots for breakfast, you are the true elite. I tell you what.
Yes. Wow. Okay. Lots of ones. Nice. Okay. Glad you guys look like you had a lot of fun last night. Looked very entertaining. I wish I could have.
We had a blast. You know, it is fun to just have a Friday night and not do anything serious and not be trying to answer a bunch of questions or make money following lines. Just hang out and have a beer or two like a normal human on a Friday night.
Yes, right. I know. It's been since we've had any normal Fridays around here. Me and you, at least. I don't know about everyone else, but ours have been pretty crappy. Let's say hey to some people in the chat tonight. We have a bunch of people paired up. BTW Brand, good evening, BC. Jennifer, John T, Fred, Jeff W, Derek A, Floyd, Savvy, Thomas B, Ken, Katie Sweaty, Bucks Fan 03, Rands, Dr. McLovin. You see where I left off, T? John's touchpad.
I am just pulling mine up. We got Rico, Doc Zeno, Jeff W, BioLife Hemp, Frankie Muhammad. What's up, buddy? Good video today. Devolution, the esteemed Sith Lord in the house, Big B, Michael, Tony Singh, and a salty dog. Everybody loves a good salty dog.
I haven't had one of those in a while. You like salty dogs? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, every now and then.
Yeah, not bad at all. Let's see. Christian Princess, Mighty Mouse, Broke Ape, Geo68, Jabroni Salad, All in AMC, J Moneybags, Antoinette. I saw, let's see, Rands, Jennifer, we got Overboard Entertainment. I think we caught a bunch of people. John T, PC3. How is everyone doing tonight? Liz Clayman, good evening. One of my favorite mods.
Your screen is pixelated for some reason.
Okay. I'm glad we're spending $80 a month for internet here to be pixelated.
I don't know.
I mean, really?
What? The top half of your head is pixelated. There you go. Now it's fixed.
I don't know what else I could shut down possibly right now. I mean, that's it.
You're good now.
I hope it's now. Yeah, okay. It's good now? Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else running right now open. I've been able to convert everything over from the computer onto this second monitor. So the only thing that's is a bitch right now is trying to edit video because I only have one screen. And I tried doing that for the first month. I did my first channel for AMC, and it was a pain. And when I got the second one, I was like, oh, I'll never go without two screens again. Well, here we are 18 months later. So never say never. Let's see. Who else we got here? Dragon Steamboat, Joel, Tafami, Taking Off 91. Dan Spencer is paired up. Gallon paired up. Good evening. Red Star 7311. How you doing, buddy? BTW Brand and Devolution. Yeah, Frankie, great job in your video today. I'd second that from Tony. He did. Honestly, he broke it down like, no BS.
I was laughing at BioLife Hemp when your screen was pixelated. He said you look like the Predator.
Oh, really?
When he's like mostly invisible, but you can kind of tell that he's there.
Yes, that pixelated, see-through, semi-transparent. Yes, I do. I do. Yeah. So shout out to Frankie Muhammad for that video. If you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. The baby mama dreamer stuff. Bob Gagan is on the pair. Paul's on the pair. Robert, BC, Adrian. Good evening, Joel. All right, I think we're caught up with the Lee Trevino's in.
Shout out to
Lee had a great
Testicles,
weekend.
Robert, Preston, Yuka, Frita, TMI's baby mama. What is up? How's TMI doing tonight? Tim Howard.
Who did they stream with the other night? It was TMI and who else?
I don't know. I saw the thumbnail. I couldn't tell who it was.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
It looked like it was either Short the Vix or Rico. I didn't watch the video, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Someone said that their wife was hungover this morning from last night. I don't know who it was. Whoever that was in the chat, you got to come back in so I can give you a shout out. Let's see.
Considering the mix of drinks I was having last night, I cannot believe that I didn't wake up with a splitting headache. But
really,
somehow maybe I should be worried that I didn't wake up with a splitting headache. Maybe it's true. Maybe I am drinking too much.
Did you have anything to help with the hangover this morning or no?
I took 2 preventative Tylenol just in case.
There you go. There you go. Very good. Yeah, BioLife said Massive the Predator. I see it now. Let's see. Oh, Dee Dee says when she fell out of the chair, I passed out. Yeah. Well, that's gotta live in. So we gotta make sure you lock away that clip, Tony.
Alex thought she was gonna beat Tony Denaro in a drinking game. Oh man, how hard they fall when they let pride get in the way. Massalorian.
Right. Yes, this is true. That is not an old wives' tale, right? Bigums, good evening tonight. AMC Bigums is in the chat. How's it going, brother?
What's up, Bigums?
Let's see. Yeah, I think we're catching up here. Someone said, KJ said, poor Alex. Poor Alex. Tony had to pick her up. Let's see. Someone's asking. Oh wait, Jackson to do a live stream. Guys, when I'm hitting your chats, are they coming up on the screen? Tony, are you getting them coming up? Like when I'm.
Yeah, like the love from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good. As long as you can see him, that's all that matters. Lionel says, is Alex a bartender?
No, I think she has no bartender experience
at all. Okay.
Scarlett was a bartender once in her youth for about a year.
Oh yeah, before she got into the medical field.
Before what?
She got into the medical field.
Yes. Yep. And before I knew her, and before she got into the medical field.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's see. You want to just start off with what we came to talk about basically and get out of the way and just cover it so we don't keep getting the questions. We could tell people to go back to what minute mark is it right now? We could do a time mark. It is go back to the 8-minute mark of tonight's live stream, right? And get that out of the way.
What did you want to talk about tonight? Dilution?
Yeah, just that. Yeah, well, just that, I think that right now we are still in the driver's seat, and I don't see why anyone would be freaking out about anything right now.
I've been telling my folks, expect a lot of fear mongering, expect a lot of paid shills to come in and try and get you to get scared and sell right at a critical moment, right when a run up is about to happen. These are everything that we're seeing is everything that I would expect to see, quite honestly. And it's sad. It's sad that people are falling for it. But all we can do, Mass, is, and Bigums, is Pantheon, I know, is doing the same thing. Marcel, Boss Blunts, put out the good info that we know. And, we can't save everybody. If you've picked a shill as your favorite channel, you're going to be led down the wrong path.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yep, unfortunately. As in Rida says, so we could talk about this real quick. If this is your first time here, is your first time, checking out the live stream for me and Tony, we're trying to take, legit questions and just, get down the real facts, at least for the next 2 weeks as we come towards this date. So Rita says, can you explain the dividend and what will happen to the stock and option calls, please? So Tony, your OCC contact got back to you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you want to just fill everyone in case they haven't heard?
I want to say to Azen and anyone else who's just joining one of these channels for the first time tonight that we have a week's worth of videos, deep dive, everything you want to know and more about the Ape dividend already out on the channel with myself, Massalorian. You did one with me, right?
Yes, KC. Yep.
And a panel of other guests, guys, solid due diligence researchers. So go watch those if you want to know more than you ever wanted to about everything that is going to happen that is all backed up by receipts, not just made up on the spot as I'm taking a walk through the park.
Right.
But yes.
An afternoon stroll. All in an afternoon stroll, right?
On the 22nd, you're for whatever shares you're holding at the end of the day on the 19th, and whatever the AMC price is on the 19th, when you wake up on the 22nd, you're going to have twice the amount of shares. That big old pizza is going to be cut in two, and your investment is going to be split into two parts, but you still have the same investment. It's like a stock split, but you're going to have two ticker symbols instead of one. The price of AMC on the 19th will be divided in two is what we expect. And you'll have half in AMC and half in Ape. Anyone telling you to sell your Ape, well, they're telling you to sell half of your AMC position. So if you've been holding for the last year or year and a half and you want to sell half of it on Monday, whatever the price is, that is certainly up to you. But you need to realize that's what these guys are tricking you into doing, is selling half of your position at a critical moment, whether that moment is anytime next week or Monday, the 22nd. These are not bonus shares. These are not just going to show up and be extra. This will be half of your AMC position that you have been holding. So just know that.
Right. Under a different ticker symbol, correct? So on your brokerage account, you're going to see a new ticker symbol pop up in your list of, shares, stocks that you own. Okay.
And that is what makes it confusing, more confusing than a regular stock split, because it is a different ticker symbol. And, Adam Aron's laid out all the reasons why he's doing this. And they're backed by preferred shares, they're depository receipts. I don't know, by the way, did you hear Robinhood finally back down like I've been saying they would and said they're going to allow full trading, buy and sell?
Oh, no. Okay. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I said a week ago that all of these brokers that were saying we're going to do position close only, I said, just be patient, guys. You're going to see them fix that messaging, because even the brokers
as information becomes available,
they don't know what they're talking about, and they're starting to
right.
figure it out. This is so new.
Right.
But I was very confident that all of them would change their messaging. Webull changed their messaging. Robinhood changed theirs on Friday. And I know a lot of people have been getting messages, hey, do I need to tell my broker I don't want cash as a dividend? There is no cash dividend.
There is
You're
no cash
going to get a share. You're going to get a share. That's it. There's only one choice. So don't worry about that. And then as far as options, real quick, and then I'll let you ask some questions.
No, go ahead. That's what I was going to prompt you.
Yep. Ape, we have not heard from the options exchange if they're going to do options yet. They told me they'd decide this coming week. So as soon as we hear from them, I'll probably hear from them the same time that it goes public. So as soon as we see that, if there is an announcement that Ape will have options, then we'll get the word out. As far as AMC, what my contact at the OCC wrote me, and I put that email out on my community tab and Twitter, is that if you're holding AMC until the 19th, if you exercise or sell them, it's just like, nothing changed. It's all AMC. But starting the 22nd, the AMC options, anything that's still in existence from before the 22nd, is going to be relabeled AMC1. And to know if you're in the money or out of the money, you're going to need to add up the price of AMC plus Ape. So if you have a $30 strike and you see that the price of AMC went down to $15, don't despair. You need to go add the price of Ape into it.
Factor in your Ape share. Okay.
Yeah, because it's going to show as the AMC1 September $30 call. And you're going to say, well, shit, they just screwed me. I'm $15 out of the money. No, you need to, if it says AMC1, you need to add the price of Ape to it to get your actual in the money, out of the money status. That will cover any AMC options that are currently right now or next week in existence past the 22nd.
The 22nd. Okay.
Starting on the 22nd, if you just want to buy AMC options, they'll be just like normal. You'll be able to buy a AMC December $15, just like the price was $15. And those will be just for AMC.
Got it. Okay.
So I know that's confusing if you don't trade options. If you trade options, you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully
it is a little confusing. It is a little confusing, but I think, yeah, you broke that down well. So in consideration, looking forward on that day, the next day, when we do get up and we have all those extra Ape shares, as far as the price action itself, in typical terms, in normal times, would this be considered a bullish thing because it gives them the ability to raise more capital with these? And let's get this straight, right? Our number of shares that we know are coming out for APE are 516, the same exact number of shares that we have for MC, correct?
Yeah, because it's essentially a stock split.
Okay.
So
where are people getting this 4.5 billion number from? Because that's the total that could be exercised in the future, correct? Is that right?
just to recap the facts, AMC has 50 million preferred shares in the treasury that they've been sitting on since 2013. And they filed paperwork to convert 10 million of those, not 10 million of them, into 1 million apes. There is no paperwork filed to convert and create 5 billion apes. That is straight up FUD. Anyone who is saying that is not informed and has not read the filed paperwork. Now, in the world of possibilities, if they wanted to do that, like convert the other 40 million preferred shares, could they? Yes, they could.
Technically, yes.
But there's no need.
Right.
There's no need. We already laid out the case. How just with the 1 million that they are creating, half of which they're giving to us, if at any point Adam Aron wanted to sell the rest, he could pay off the company debt. Why would he then go create another 4 billion shares? It's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
It makes no sense.
I just do not see that happening.
Agreed. I agree with you 100%.
Anyone who's saying 4.5 billion, go read the paperwork.
Again and again until you understand it.
There's potential that an asteroid could hit Texas tomorrow too. Should I go
bounce and hit Boston?
Should I go tweet that? Shut up with the 4.5 billion nonsense. Everybody who's saying that, you're just FUD.
Right. Yeah. Do an outer call next time, not a space call. Go broadcast into the nethersphere for all of our sakes. MC, thank you, my friend. As always, appreciate you very much. Let's see here. Grandpa Barney has a question. You want to read Grandpa's question? You got it?
Grandpa says, if you don't get all of your apes to start on the 22nd, what happens to your monetary amount in your account? They can't steal your account balance. So how does that work, right? That is why I think this is one of the best things. This is not just a stock split where they just can break it up and say, oh, divide everything by 2. You know how we laid out that case for GameStop, how it wouldn't work because they could just divide everything by 2. They can't divide by 2 here. There's 516 million apes, and that is it. There's no dividing. This is going to be handed out by the company. So they got a lot of cleanup to do before the 19th.
Absolutely.
The number one thing I've heard people say, and Massalorian, you might have seen this, is, oh, well, they're just gonna create it out of thin air and mark it as a fail to deliver. Have you heard that one yet?
Yes, I have.
Now, I got a thought on that, and I'm usually wrong, so take this with a grain of
Most
salt.
of the time.
Most of the time, I'm wrong, guys. But in my studies, failures to deliver occur when a transaction happens, a buy sell. And this is not a buy sell. This is a share distribution from the company. So I cannot create a scenario in my head where they can fail to deliver a share distribution. It's either going to be there or it's not. They're not just going to mark it as a FTD, in my opinion. And I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but we'll see. To fail to deliver, you have someone buying stock or selling stock and the other party with cash, and one of them doesn't show up, and then at T+2, if one of them doesn't show up, it goes into the FTD process. That is not what's happening here. So I cannot make a case for FTDs to you.
Right, because you're on what's happening in this particular scenario. Correct. MK Malta, the stock split for GME went nowhere. Thoughts on why this split is different?
Well, we laid out the case why the stock split for GME would go nowhere. I have a 2-hour video with a detailed breakdown from middle of July. Why did it go nowhere? Because it was a forward stock split, and everyone who was covering it gave you the wrong information, unfortunately. They're still, they're still trying to scratch their heads figuring out, how did this happen? That you guys, they made some bad assumptions and never bothered to fact check it. They just ran with their theories.
Look, anyone out there on YouTube right now who needs to put out 6 videos in a day to explain a one-line sentence, we got issues. There's no need for that. If you need to take that much time to explain your position, something is wrong. Mark Brumfield, good evening. I say to some people, King Louis from the chat, Fred. We got Annette Allen, Shadow 4. Lupe, good evening, my friend. How you doing, brother? Testicles. Now we just have a regular testicles. Not even oh no, testicles. This is that's different.
That is the OG testicles. Yeah. That is not Fartaculus, or what was his name? Spaztaculus, Fartaculus. Hey, Massalorian, he disappeared. I hope he comes back. What happened to Massalorian? Did we lose his internet connection? I'm going to give him a minute and see if he comes back. He's still getting moved into the new place. Bigums, what's good, man? Kenny G, shorten Massalorian. The unfortunate thing is he's hosting the stream, so there's not much I can do until he comes back. I can't control comments or anything. looks like there he is. There he is. What happened, man?
I have no idea. T. It's the computer's still a little jumpy. It's a touch screen, and it's got a huge crack in it right now, and all this black running through it, and sometimes it skips, and I'm wondering if that's what is eating up all my energy right now to put this out and why we're getting choppy and stuff. Hopefully those calm down now. We're good. Everyone's in. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, I think we're good. Shadow 4 says, can you explain how the dividend will help AMC? I mean, the theory on the dividend is that because of the limited supply and the different ticker symbol, and that it will create difficulties for shorts to get their hands on it because they're not going to receive the dividend, but they're going to owe it. And any brokers who have rehypothecated your shares over and over, replicating the float, are going to be stuck in the same boat. And they're going to be worried about people clamoring for their shares on Monday the 22nd that aren't there because the float had been rehypothecated or loaned over and over. Now, whether or not that ends up happening, guys, this is the week to find out. We're not saying that everything is a lock. No one has ever gotten a count on the number of synthetics and rehypothecation, but this is a chance. This is a chance to see if this helps. And
if we can.
Yeah, our belief is that the buying in the last week was not retail deciding, after passing up 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, retail was not jumping in finally to buy at 25 and 27. No. This was somebody cleaning house.
Yep,
the start.
Absolutely.
And they're going to put on the FUD and pay the shills to scare you out over the weekend and get you all nervous going into next week. Because the more they can convince you this is bad and get you to sell, that's just more cheap shares they can get.
Right. Was it Frankie who mentioned in his video earlier today about saying that, what was it, his comment? It was really well done. He made a lot of good. He just made a lot of good points today. I thought Frankie did a really good job in this video, but there was one that stuck out to me in particular. I'm gonna brainstorm. Remember what it was now. Let's see. BC says the Predator got him. Yeah, he's back. So as far as the OCC goes, and this is what I meant to ask you before, have they pushed it now an extra week? Because time has blended so much for me in the last 10 days. Or was it the past Wednesday they were supposed to make a decision, or around last week, or this next week coming up was the actual original time they told you they were going to have a decision? They're blending for me.
On what? On options?
On the OCC. Yeah, on options. Yep.
They told me in the middle of last week that they had not made a decision on options for Ape. However, that since it was backed by a preferred share, they don't typically offer options for that type of equity.
Right.
But that they had not made up their mind and they would decide this coming week.
Right. And it's on OCC, you said, not CBOE, correct?
Well, it's going to be, the OCC is going to, that was the CBOE that said that. Sorry.
That's right.
The
That's
CBOE
right. That's what I
said
meant.
that. Yeah. The exchange is the one that decides to offer options.
Right. Okay. Excellent. Good stuff. Okay. I want to make sure I had that clear. That's all. Javi G says, can they give CBOE? Yes. Javi G says, can they give shareholders infinite synthetic ape? Now,
I mean, guys, if you think infinite of anything exists, just get out of the stock market. You're never going to win if you fall prey to these fucking clickbaiters that tell you they can create infinite something. How could you ever convince yourself you're going to win if you believe the word infinite?
That they can rehypothecate forever.
Answer me the question. I mean, I say this in the most loving way, but I would not be in this play if I thought they could create infinite synthetics. I hate that phrase with a passion. And anyone who's been clickbaiting you for the last year using it.
It's almost like AMC going to a penny. It's almost that bad. SK says, whatever, man, you guys do what you want. It's funny how when you don't agree with the group, you are automatically labeled a shill. So SK, I would say, honestly, in all honesty, I don't think that we're trying to label anyone a shill. I think just people might have misinterpreted things wrong. People jump to conclusions. No one's calling anyone out about, being malicious with this, but take your time, put out the right info.
Some people a shill.
Oh, you did? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Take that back.
I said anyone who's trying to convince you to sell Ape.
That's right.
Is either uninformed, uneducated, or a shill. I gave several options, but of course, people only want to focus on. They don't want to think that their man is uninformed or uneducated, so they only focus on the last word I said.
Right. Exactly. Let's see. Birdman, thank you very much. Birdman asks, after the 22nd, if they decide to add additional apes, do they have to give notice before dilution? Also, is it likely that ape will be the ticker to rise considering its rarity or lack of shares? So there's been some speculation about that, T, right? That ape will be the ticker that actually starts to squeeze. What's up, bro? That actually starts to squeeze. I've heard. I might have that wrong. Is that totally off?
I'm focusing on what happens between now and the 19th. The fear of the ape.
Right.
What if
Right.
if it
Including the fear of
doesn't?
God.
If a squeeze doesn't happen by the 19th over the weekend, we're going to have to consider a whole new set of possibilities. Why didn't it squeeze? Did they figure a way out? You know, are there just not the synthetics that people have been telling us for the last year? Until
Right.
then, I could literally create 1,000 scenarios about what ifs. I'm not going to do that and make myself an emotional wreck or any of my followers, my viewers, my subscribers.
Truth.
I could come up
Yep.
with way more scarier theories than anyone here in the chat could ask.
Right.
But why?
Right.
I'm not
Some
focused
nightmare
on that
scenarios.
Right
Right. Right. That's the point. Good point. Happy birthday, V. Let's see. Javi the Great in the house. Let's see. Oh, shorts can have infinite losses, though. Only for so much time, though, Trader in the Trees. Do you recommend holding after next Friday? Jeff, I'm going to be holding after next Friday. I'm just going to be reevaluating exactly what position I'm going to be taking going forward as far as buying and selling AMC shares. I haven't happened to sell any yet, but when it comes to buying and holding, I'm going to have to reevaluate after we see what happens the next 10 days. What about you, Tony?
You know, same thing I've been saying the last few weeks. I'm going to evaluate the price action. I'm going to evaluate the company's progress, which was very good in the last quarter, right?
Yes,
we're still
yes.
making progress back towards getting to a profit. I'm not just going to automatically sell on Monday the 22nd because it's a new ticker. Again, if you do that, you are literally selling half of the AMC shares that you have been holding for the last year.
All this time.
What fundamentally changed between the 19th and the 22nd that would make you sell half your position? Nothing. There's no dilution. Nope. There's no dilution announcement. It's just another Monday. Just take a fucking chill pill. Unless you just, you know, wake up and decide to sell half your position, then you do you, bro. That's fine. Yeah. But don't be misled by anyone telling you this is something scary or different. No dilution has been announced.
Right.
It's just
and that's all we're trying to say.
With a different ticker.
Right. Right. So for anyone saying that we're going after people, I mean, we kind of are, but it's because the information is bad and it could affect some people pulling out this play before they should. People have been holding a long time. Let's see. Shoot, if I can read this name here. Andre 5150 says, you guys have any, oh boy, bracket possibilities we may see? I've been holding 4,250 shares for 2.5 years under $2. Wow, man. I've never sold one share. I'm so ready to rock it. Oh boy. Thank you for the chat, by the way, Andre. Very much appreciate it. So I'll speak on this real quick. I haven't talked about brackets too much. I've done one video on them, and all I said was, for my case, Andre, I made sure I bought enough shares, and I would say with 4,250, you're looking pretty good to be able to sell at multiple times during a squeeze. You should be able to get your rocks off plenty with that many shares. I just always said to everyone, make sure you leave yourself have enough shares so you can sell low, medium, and high and leave some to the moon. That's my take. Tony?
I'm doing the same thing. I'm not giving out prices because anyone who's giving you out prices is making shit up. No one knows what any stock is going to in any squeeze. So you've had a year to think about what you'd like to get. And I'd advise breaking it into 3 or 4 brackets and selling on the way to that. Let There Be Peace says, do you believe if Ape share itself has any value? Yes. Ape on Monday the 22nd will be half of what you own today. If you have 1,000 shares of AMC worth $22,000 right now, well, on Monday the 22nd, you're going to have $11,000 worth of AMC and you're going to have $11,000 worth of Ape. It will absolutely have value. It's not a
Yes.
freebie. It's not a handout. The company market cap, the company, whatever you owe in AMC is going to split between these two. Absolutely, it will have value.
100%.
100%.
Yes. And not a penny or not $4 or $5. We know now that was all BS. Everyone's saying those prices was way off. We didn't know what the prices were back then when all that info was coming out. Again, just be patient. And not you guys, talking about the creators themselves.
For those saying it's not a split, it's technically going to act like a split. Adam Aron, John Merriweather, myself, I don't care. You can not believe any of us, but this is what's going to happen. I mean, you can be in denial all the way until the 22nd, and that's not going to hurt my feelings, but don't come surprised when you wake up and half of your AMC shares are over in another ticker called Ape, because that is what's going to happen and the price is going to change. I'm not going to argue with anybody about that tonight.
No, that's a done deal. That is happening for sure. Pocket and FE has a good question. I was thinking about this myself the other day when I saw the terminology that AA used. She says, I believe it's a she. Why is AA referring to Ape as currency? So if it's as a traditional split, basically pretty much where we're just going to add another ticker symbol and our actual capital will just be divided by 2. How come Adam Aron is referring to it as a currency? I thought about this. I thought about this as just meaning that possibly in the future, it could be used as, to bring in some money for AMC, correct?
Well, he's going to have 484 million apes from his initial, from his paperwork he filed to convert 10 million shares, preferred shares, into 1 billion apes. He's given us 516. He's going to have 484 of unspent currency, if you will, in his pocket, that if he wanted to at some time in the future, and we will not be able to vote on it, he can at some time in the future sell those into the market and generate enough money to pay off some or all of the debt or whatever he wanted to do with it. And that's what I think eventually will happen. But it's not happening on Monday, the 22nd, not that we know of.
Right.
It'll happen. I think, the ideal time for him to do it would be in a stock run up caused by a short squeeze.
Yeah. Right. Get paid. So you think it's just the wording then, because, currency in this sense, it's not past tense. It's not pretense. It's not in the, right now in the current. So this is saying, basically he's saying this is a future possibility that we're going to use some of these. So it's just the way that you read the question really and understand currency.
And I know a lot of people get mad when we say this. Adam might sell his 484 million or some of them, even if it was 100 million of them in a run up. He's trying to kill the squeeze. He's trying to help the hedgies. No, he's trying to dilute as little as possible and, get enough money to pay off the debt is all he's trying to do. His first obligation is to ensure the survivability of the company. Absolutely. Because then you own something that's not going bankrupt. As an investor, I mean, you guys have owned this stock for a year. You know that the company has $5 billion in debt with no real chance of paying it off before it comes due. So you can ignore that. You can be angry at that, but that's what you bought. That's what you're holding. So help Adam Aron understand yourself that he needs to at some point pay that off, or we're all screwed.
Right. Or we at least have to have we have to look like we're getting ready to pay it off.
There could be a win-win, right? There could be a run-up, and there could be a run-up enough for you to make a decent profit and enough for him to sell a little bit of his treasury apes and pay off the debt. And then you own a company with any shares that you hold or buy back after the squeeze. You own a company that is debt-free, no risk of bankruptcy, and short-proof, basically. Only an idiot would short it at that point.
Right. You'd have to be out of your mind. Right. Yep.
So I think that's a win-win.
Yep.
Do I want dilution? No. Is dilution a possibility in the future? Yes.
Absolutely.
But it is not going to happen on the 22nd.
Right. And that's the big misnomer right now. We got time, and there's no guaranteed on when these are going to come. He will actually try to exercise any of these. Adrian says, if we don't squeeze by whatever date you want to toss a dart at, I reckon I'll continue to do as I've been doing. I mean, seriously, guys, it's far from that difficult to understand. Adrian, with you 100%, bro. And we said that back before March 3rd, before June 3rd, before every other date that we've talked about. We've always said, you know, at this point now, you know, I'm not getting rid of my shares. I think we've stuck by that. And Adrian, I know Adrian's been riding that dialogue since I've known him, probably a year ago. So
Sith Lord says, but now we have to sell 2 positions. Yeah. If you sell after the 22nd, you would need to sell both of them because half of your holdings are going to be in a different ticker.
Yes.
You would need to sell. If there is a run up, I think both Ape and AMC will run if it's after the 19th. I think it'll be before the 19th. But if it was after the 19th, you would need to sell both because your holdings are going to be divided. Your investment in AMC is going to be divided into 2 tickers after the close on the 19th.
Correct. Let's see here. We've got some new people in the chat. We'll try and get around to some shouts in a second. Feels like a tense Christmas, LOL, says Starcadian. We'll see. I mean, hopefully we're not Starcadian looking at avatar numbers to try to see if we can get profitable. Let's see how this thing plays out. I mean, we've been patient up to this point for this long. Guys, what's a couple more weeks just to see how this thing plays out and if Adam Aron can use this thing to really pounce on the shorts. Presley Dead Gamer says, all this is, nope, sorry, wrong comment, but cannon fodder.
I got one from Testicles.
Go.
He said, will the capital gains clock reset on my half of the ape? Either Adam or John, one of them, said that since it is in effect a stock split, your capital gains is not going to reset.
Got it. Okay. So nothing, no help there, huh? I think I got to go back here. I think I missed a couple of chats. This thing is going really fast. Do you have your set to 30-second intervals?
I set mine to 30 seconds. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys remember to hit the like button on your way in, your way out, whichever you can, that always helps out the algo. Thank you so much if you do. I think what some people, says Lack Throne, are confused about, oh boy, is that they, hang on, twice as many AMC shares. Yeah, see, that's just not true. And I know it can be confusing, but just understand it's split. It's not a double up. Kiwi Girl says, I cannot wait. Frozen State says he got all his, yes, AA sold shares in the past. Yeah, remember last time there was a space call, guys? We ran from $13 to $34. Remember?
I see a couple of questions. What's going to happen to the shorts? Are they, I know what's going to happen. And I already see people worried about this. Oh, well, the price of AMC is going to drop from $30 on the 19th to $15. And the shorts just got off the hook for half of what they owed. It's not going to work that way.
People have said that.
Yeah. The lender is either going to require an AMC and an Ape to be paid back. So financially, dollar-wise, what these shorts owe is not going to change. And the other possibility I'm considering is that depending on the lender agreement and if they really want the Ape or if they just want the dollar bills, they might say, go get me 2 AMCs.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So it's really just going to be a matter of time at this point, right?
Yeah. I mean, no one really knows what every lender agreement looks like or what deal they will all work out. But our leading expectation right now is that they will owe a Ape and a AMC after the split. Correct.
Let's see. Would the collateral or haircut on AMC be affected after the distributions of the apes? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. Do you, T?
Will the collateral of what?
Hold on. Said, will the collateral, like, is this up on the screen right now? This question that I just read?
No.
It's not. Okay. All right. Hang on one sec. Shoot. If you put that question in the chat, if you could put it back up one more time for me, that'd be great.
Someone commented the Ape and AMC are connected. If you sell AMC, it'll automatically sell your Ape. That is not true. These are separate ticker symbols, guys. And we lost Massalorian again. You will need, if you want to sell something, you're going to have to put into your trading platform AMC and how many shares. And then you're going to have to do a second transaction with a different ticker symbol, Ape, and how many shares. 2 transactions. They are not connected.
You know, it's weird. We had no technical difficulties the other night. And now we're getting hit with them. 0. Remember last night, last live stream we did from here, I was tethering off my phone for the internet. And it was fine.
You'll get it worked out. Don't worry. I remember the old days when we first started doing Restream. This is still cake compared to that.
This is a step up, right? This is a step up. Let's see. Ben, what do you guys think about institutions selling to help out the brokers? Buy them early next week. They may not need to hold Ape for their funds. So the institutions themselves. So which is
BlackRock.
what they're.
Yeah, BlackRock sold a bunch of AMC, and I say good riddance. They were one of my biggest concerns was them holding 40-something million shares.
Right. And how were they going to let those go? Were they all going to get thrown
down?
No,
I was like, they're going to be the first ones to paper hand in a run up. So good riddance to them now, I say.
Right.
I'd rather us own those shares.
Yes, absolutely. Geo68 says, so if AMC starts to squeeze leading into the split, would it continue to squeeze afterward along with Ape? It's a good question. Yeah, I would think that would just continue. Well, Ape shouldn't have a negative effect if we are short squeezing during those dates on leading up to the 22nd, correct? I wouldn't think that would have a negative effect at all. I mean,
the way I'm looking at it, and you guys can come back and laugh at me, because I love it when you guys prove me wrong. But the way I'm expecting it to play out is due to arbitrage. AMC and Ape will trade always very close to each other because I'm viewing each Ape as a future share of AMC due to that ability to convert them in the future.
Right.
So if AMC starts running and Ape is cheap, I'm going to be buying the hell out of Ape personally because I'm getting a discounted future share of AMC. And I think arbitrage will always keep them very close in value.
Got it. Makes sense. Yep. Makes sense. Let's see. What do you guys think is going to happen to my leap options after the split? Says JRLS to go. How soon after dividend can AA further dilute? He could FLD stringer technically do it the day after, right? The 23rd, if he wanted to.
He could do it on the 22nd.
Actually, yeah, right. Yeah. He could do it that first day, right? It's a matter of do you have faith that he's not going to do that FL6 stringer? And I don't know what documentation anyone's seen that says that that's his plan. I don't think he would talk this up this whole time just to totally pork us the day after he tries to pounce. I mean, I don't know. Call me crazy, but.
Model 3 dude says, I wish Adam would have made them Class B AMC common stock. I don't know if it would have had the same scare effect as a separate ticker based on preferred stock.
Good point. Yeah, right.
I think he is doing his best to give the shareholders what they've been asking for, which is a chance to flush out any rehypothecation or synthetics. This is a really good effort on his part to address shareholder concerns, and we will see if there were synthetics and rehypothecation.
Someone was asking about let's see here. Did BlackRock really sell their AMC though? Casey read that thing and thought BlackRock might have moved the shares elsewhere. I didn't know there was a controversy about that. Was there some
there's the SEC. There's a form filed that they disposed of them. They sold them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go track where they went. that wasn't in the form. The form said sold.
Right. Hollywood 07707, thank you very much. Asks what will happen to long calls after the 22nd.
To follow up on Chismo's point, they might have been moved somewhere. They were definitely moved somewhere because someone bought them.
Right. They were sold and someone else bought them. Yeah.
There's zero doubt in my mind they were moved somewhere. I'm not going to bother to track down who bought those or why or where.
Someone's got them for sure. Tony, any thoughts on that? What will happen to long calls after the 22nd? I'm assuming on AMC. Right?
Long calls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go watch our options or look at my Twitter or community tab post with the Q&A from the OCC. But your call options are going to be relabeled AMC1. In your account, you'll see it AMC 1 November $30 strike, not AMC November $30 strike.
Got it.
And to find out if you are in the money or not, because the price of AMC is going to drop, but your strike price is still going to show $30, you need to add, if you have AMC 1 in your account, you're going to need to add AMC current price and Ape current price to see if you are in the money or not.
Right. Okay.
That's for any existing options right now that carry past the 22nd.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Including leaks.
Kenny G, I really wish AA would have just made it AMC. Oh, that was Model 3 dude. You just read his question, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. See if I can find another question here. Someone says, can't wait till what? Can't wait until both AMC and Ape are worth 1 million each. Quen 05, that will be the day, man. I mean, I don't see that happening, but if it happens, I will be indebted to you. You called it. Let's see. If the price does, yeah.
Myself is asking, and a few other people, did Alex survive last night? She did survive. She called me this morning. She's like, I don't remember what happened at the end of the night. Was it good? Was the show good? How did we end the show? I was like, well, I think you disappeared somewhere to go smoke. And then you came back and leaned over my shoulder as I was doing the wrap up because I knew you were kind of done, girl.
Yeah. And you were calling it, right? You called it.
Yeah. 3 hours. Alex is tapping out.
Enough.
She's like, oh, wow. Well, I'm going to have to go watch it, but I'm kind of scared.
I bet she's a little nervous. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Go watch it, Alex. Go watch it, definitely. John Jar Bing says, you just said the main thing is to save the company. He will F over people to save his ass. Who? Adam Aron? I don't know. I have more faith than you do in Adam Aron, unfortunately. I feel bad that you don't believe in him, but when I bought this stock, I was counting on Adam Aron playing some small role, hopefully to help retail. That was one of the reasons why I bought in, was because of his becoming available to retail, being one of the first CEOs to ever really do that. So I thought it was worth
Mitchell's asking, can you explain why AMC's price drop when dividend gets distributed? We did cover that. Again, guys, we have several due diligence videos out on Ape. I urge you to please go watch those so you can steel yourself with the armor of facts and not all the nonsense that's being pushed out. This was a team of very good researchers that put this info together for you guys. It's on my channel. It's on a couple of other channels also, not the clickbait ones, but I urge you to go watch that. Why is the price going to go down? Because that is what happens in a dividend distribution or a split. That is just market facts, and it will happen. And it is normal and it is expected. Nothing to be worried about. Even if it was a 50-cent cash dividend, the price of AMC would go down 50 cents. That's always how it works.
Right. Yes, Tony. Sorry, I'm listening at the same time and also trying to field questions and get them up on the screen. Let's see. AA knows he can't screw retail investors. Oh, by the way, QQWW, I did see that you had a question. I'm looking for it now. Tony, do you see QQWW's question by any chance? I was scrolling through it and I don't see it.
GQWW?
QQWW. QQ. Guys, just so you know, if we're not getting to your questions right away, there are right now 1,300 people on live. So that's a lot of chats to go through to try to find questions and stuff. So don't take anything personal. There's no way we can get to all of them, but we will try to get as many as we can before the night's over.
I don't think that person is in my chat.
Okay. QQW, if you can, put your question in one more time, and I will try to get it. I will try to pull it up right away. Let's see. Every ape is a premium preferred stock, meaning it holds a dividend value. Therefore, we could hold to the last share, and the shorts must pay. That's the thesis, right, Chris? All right. I really want to try and find that question. I feel bad. Let's see.
Your wife's boyfriend says, are you guys holding or selling Ape? Look, Ape is going to be whatever your position in AMC is today, half of it's going to be in Ape on the 22nd. If you think that today's a good day to sell half your AMC, then I guess you think that on the 22nd, it's a good day to sell half your position. For me, nothing's changing. I'm telling you right now, your position is going to move half of it to Ape.
Just a
Do you
new
want to
ticker
sell
symbol.
it because of that? I don't. I've been holding this for a long time. I have no desire to sell it just because half of it is in a different ticker.
For sure. Yeah.
It's still the same company. It's still the same investment. It's split strategically for a reason to try and ferret out these synthetics. This is a strategic move. It impacts you zero. And if in the future, Aron decides to dilute Ape, well, guess what? It's the same, as I said very bluntly when I was talking to Matt Kors, it's the same fucking company, bro. If he dilutes Ape, he's diluting the company. It does not matter if you're holding Ape or AMC. It's the same effect.
Right.
And
if this is good,
they're both going to react.
Right.
Every Ape is a future share of AMC.
And this is the pounce that he's been talking about. So he has some expectations, I think, realistic expectations that this could be able to help us possibly. You got to take him as word for it or you don't. Shin Kyoko says, after throwing horn, thank you so much, Shin. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Conspiracy theory question says Quad Racer 921. What if AMC merges? Guys, let's get through the next 11 days before we talk about any mergers or anything. Let's just really focus on what's important right now over the next 11 days and what you need to what you need to understand to make sure you know what you're going to do the next 2 weeks, and then after that as well, right? After that as well. So would it be fair to assume you should split your price targets in half? Also, you never answered if AA has to notify us that he's putting more apes in the market after 22nd. Yes, he does. We don't get to vote on that though, right? He just has to.
He's saying like if there's a squeeze, would your price targets have to be cut in half? If there's a squeeze after the 22nd, yes. I mean your price targets are going to be cut in half. Right. I'm hoping that our due diligence is correct. These are just our theories, and Aron's hope also that this is the pounce, that we'll see action before the end of the day on the 19th. But if we don't, and then the split happens and you got half AMC and half Ape, if there is a future run up, it's going to be in both. And yeah, essentially your price targets will need to be cut and split between the two.
Right.
Instead of a $1 million price target, you're going to have 500,000 in both, you know?
Yep. About what you said about the merger thing. Yeah, of course, that would be amazing if there was some kind of announcement like that right before this was about to happen. I mean, that would just put more intense pressure. But But you know, there's not. I haven't really heard too much about that at all. Have you, Tony? I haven't heard any rumblings about that. Not recently.
The
Nothing really.
Paramount consent
That's yeah,
decree or mergers? No, haven't heard anything
yeah.
yet.
Nope. Not even a rumor. So Doxino says total value remains the same. Exactly, Doc. Absolutely, man. How can people feel this way about a man that has done everything for the shareholders? I mean, what more can the man do to prove himself? Look, I agree with that to an extent. He's made himself available to us, and you know, for any YouTuber out there, or even if you're not a YouTuber, if you just have 80,000 followers and make 10 videos a day, and you're not a YouTuber, you know, Aron doesn't owe you any answers to anything. No offense, but you know, if he doesn't answer you, well, go ahead and sell then. I'm not, you know, I didn't buy thinking I need to have a personal relationship with Aron, and he needs to answer my questions before I'll back him on a play. Don't get into the play then.
And people have been begging for a year and a half for some way, you know, for him to unearth synthetics. They finally get it, and all they do is bitch. I'm selling. I got one super chat from Jared here. I want to read real quick. It says, what if you are holding a synthetic share and not one of the 450 real shares, or 516 million, right? Will you still get Ape? If you have a rehypothecated share or some version of a synthetic, then you might not get the Ape, and we expect you to raise holy hell with your broker. It's not going to be Adam Aron's fault. It's not ComputerShare's fault. It's the broker's fault, and you need to raise hell with them, and you need to let all of us know that you did not get your apes, because that is how we know that we won. If we got millions of people saying, hey, I didn't get my ape, well, then that's evidence.
Something's wrong. Right. Something's wrong. Correct.
But we think that they will try and clean it up before the 19th so that they don't have that embarrassment. And that is why there's a good chance of a run-up. And one other one real quick, sorry, before this drops off, from Adam.
You're good.
Why aren't we discussing how 22 million shares back on loan after OCC memo? Because they can simply purchase in-the-money options with future expiration to satisfy Ape Locate. I mean, that is a good new point that someone brought up on Friday that I think we need to have some conversations about.
Sure.
The Ape think tank, and talk about that, because I don't know that we specifically talked about that. And I like the question, Adam. I don't have a ready answer for you. Thank you, MC. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you, MC. QQWW. And really thank you, MC. Tony, mass rumor. This is the question I think you were hoping us to get to. Tony, mass rumor has it that Robinhood is going to screw their AMC shareholders, being that they don't support preferred equity units trading apes. What are your thoughts, fellas, on this possibility? So have you heard this rumor?
Yeah, Robin, I've been saying for a week, just calm your tits, be patient. Robinhood will change their message. I tweeted that out a week ago. I've been saying it daily on the live streams. And lo and behold, on Friday, Robinhood put out a message saying, good news, after further consideration, we are going to fully support the Ape unit, buy, sell, hold, the full shebang. So there is no broker that I'm aware of that is not going to allow trading of this equity. This
they're
is
all in, right?
This is new for all of them. I knew that some of them were going to need a little time to research and understand it. And that all is behind us now. And the copy of the tweet, the message from Robinhood, is on my Twitter.
It is right now? Okay, good. Good stuff, good stuff. Gus Bus says not selling one single share. Same here, Gus Bus. Same here. Ron says, my plan is to buy more Ape when available. Ron, how you doing tonight? Is it Monday yet? Said Diaz. We're close, buddy. We're close.
I Life Hemp. I got one from him.
Go.
This is for everyone. This is something new. Yes, Ape. A second ticker split. Something new for us, for Wall Street, for the options, for the shorts. This is the fucking unknown catalyst that I've been talking about for a year. If anything was the unknown catalyst, this is fucking it. Something that no one expected. This play has never been seen like this, he says, Do you really think Adam Aron sat in his boxers at a house and thought of this? No, this is a well-planned play. I agree. He's known about this, and they've been talking about this for months. And I agree. This is, if there is ever a chance to unearth rehypothecation and shorts, this is it. I love it.
Yeah, 100%. This is what, yeah, you're right. We've talked about this on multiple live streams for months. Since me and Tony have been collaborating, we've been talking about the unknown catalyst with Ryan Cohen, with Adam Aron, with both of these meme stocks, why we got into them in the first place. We put a lot of faith into the CEOs of the companies themselves, hoping they were going to come up with some ideas to keep the companies afloat and also help retail along the way to short squeeze their stock and become heroes. I'd like nothing more than for that to happen. If it doesn't, for whatever reason, we gave it our best shot. We're still here. I'm still going to be here after the 22nd, and I know Tony will be too. So it's just about reevaluating what you're going to do after that. Let's see here. Jared Dintrone says, what if you were holding, thank you, Jared, by the way, for helping pitch in towards the channels. Shoot. Tony, it just went right past me. Do you see his comment?
No, I'm trying to catch up on the comments in my channel.
Okay. All right.
So a lot of people are asking what happened to Boss Blunts. Diaz, I don't know. I haven't checked anyone else's YouTube today. Is Boss still on YouTube? I know Jackson Hunter got hacked over the weekend.
Did he?
Yeah.
Really?
Someone hacked his Google account, and then they in turn hacked his YouTube and put up they deleted all his videos and put up that Elon Musk crypto win free crypto.
You're
click
kidding.
Here.
Oh my God. How did that happen?
I think he got it back because I've seen him posting videos again today, but I don't know if Diaz or someone can tell us what happened to Boss.
Yeah, if someone knows.
Listening in.
Yeah, if someone knows, please let us know. Oh boy, I wish I could find that chat now. MC, thank you, my friend. I wish I could find that chat now. Shoot. It was paired, Tony, so it should be on your end.
What am I looking for?
I'm gonna keep looking. Jared's chat. Jared had a chat.
I did read one from Jared. I read
Oh, you did? Okay.
Jared. Yeah.
You got it? Okay. Never mind. Let's see. Ryan says this has nothing to do with exposing synthetics. Think like a CEO. AMC doesn't own shares. They need to make money with Ape to buy back AMC after the squeeze. Cheap, brilliant. No, Ryan, I think he really did this because he wants to possibly expose the shorts.
Oh, Lord.
I don't think he's making that up. I feel like
James Smith is mad that Adam Aron didn't distribute Highcroft to us. Like, why would he, James?
Yeah, what?
Highcroft has no value until they find more gold. And Adam Aron doesn't own Highcroft. He owns some shares in it. So,
right.
Come on.
22 million worth.
I know there's a lot of people bag holding Highcroft, but we're not going to have that discussion. Get real. I own Highcroft too at $1. He's not going to distribute shares that they bought. He bought it as an investment. Be patient. Highcroft will get, by 2025, your Highcroft will probably be fine. That's why I bought it at $1, and I'll buy some more if it falls to 50 cents.
I just keep taking off every couple of minutes. I got things to do. Can't be on this live stream all the time. Sorry, I keep cutting out. I cut out again, right?
Yeah. Diaz says Boss's vids are still up. All right, good. I guess nothing happened to him. Guys, a lot of these guys, myself, Boss Blunts, Bigums, we have real businesses that we're running or jobs, depending on the person. And then YouTube is what we do in our extra time. So let the man have his weekend. He's probably fucking tired, and he's got a baby and a wife, as far as I know.
Newborn.
Boss Blunts is not a puppet to be here for you, cradling you 24/7. He comes on when he can, when he's got the energy, when he's got something to talk about.
And he's been stepping up. He's done a lot of live streams lately. I mean, this whole time that I've been through this move, it seems like he's doing more and more live streams. So He's really putting it out there. KJ, thank you so much. KJ says Ryan Cohen, Elon Musk, and Adam Aron what have incredible
David
timing.
says,
What
why
they've
don't y'all
done.
quit your jobs and just focus on this?
We would never make it. We would never make it. Not with our content. It's not juicy enough. It's not sexy enough. No way. There's no way. There's no way. Even if even after the squeeze, there's just no way. There would be no way. Ash, thank you very much. You want to read Ash? Paired to you, Tony.
Ash says, I believe a discussion price equilibrium says increased supply lowers price. Well, I mean, it is. It's gonna the split by default is going to lower the price. But what happens to any one particular company after a stock split is up to the market. Tesla did a stock split in 2020 and continued to race up. And then we've looked at other examples of companies that do stock splits and just languish flat. Some of them go down. There's no hard and fast answer. You can't just say it's an economic equation, but there is going to be more liquidity and a lower price, and that may entice people to come in and buy it. I can't give you it's a discussion, like you said, and any opinion is valid because none of us know till we're in the moment.
It's all speculation. All speculation. Let's see. Musky Doge says Elon has a plan. Let's be real. Get poker player. Never shows their hand. Right on, Musky. This is true. From above, asked a couple times. Will they need crypto in order to make this moon? I don't know. It depends. I mean, crypto bled dry right now. How much more can they possibly bleed crypto right now? Justin, we don't have any brackets. Honestly, bro. We don't do brackets. We never have. We say try to. Oh boy, you know what? I'm not going to touch that this time. I'm not.
I want you to go hold the people that gave you brackets accountable. I'm not going to make you sell too soon or be a bag holder by falling on that trap. You should know by now what your brackets are. It's not our job, anyone on YouTube, to give you a bracket. But if you need that, then I want you to hold the people who gave them to you accountable. Most of them will disappear. Yes. Or act like they never gave you a bracket. They're going to blame you for not knowing how to trade. They're never going to take responsibility for themselves.
Yes. Good. TNT, thank you very much. TNT says AMC Global Retail versus short sellers Monday, 9:30 bell. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Hi, all. I didn't know you guys were on. Roseanne, good evening. How you doing tonight? Shashimi says Coors is swine. He didn't even cover AMC much. What, until we started running again, right? Now he's back on it again. It's a perpetrator.
Boss Blunts?
Oh.
Were you talking about Boss?
No. I saw those comments, though. Someone said that Boss got his channel wiped, but you said you went over and looked and it's there?
Diaz said that his channel's fine. Future Whale says the problem is we've bought the float over and over and they're just holding our buy orders. That could not be further from the truth, my friend. That's clickbait fantasy talk right there. There is no buy orders just being held in some off books and not being reported. You can see the volume every day and you get an execution confirmation from your broker. You know, if you think that all the brokers are just making up confirmations and willingly putting their neck on the chopping block for investigation by the SEC, then this is the wrong channel for you. We don't do fantasy talk here.
Right, unless it's football season. Just closed my store on the way home. Listen to the best finance channel on YouTube. Dev, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. It says Overstock CEO said in an interview, I heard about this earlier and I haven't been able to verify this. So let's see what this is about. I saw this on someone's a clickbait channel. Overstock CEO said in an interview, if Adam Aron gave out a dividend, it would push the shorts out. Okay, that's definitely, there's some truth behind that, Curtis, but we know that it's not a possibility right now. So what good does that do us? You know, nothing against you, but it does us no good right now. Of course, that would help.
The
but he can't.
follow-up to Future Whale is saying, what is going on with the shares being sold over and over during the day? I mean, again, guys, rehypothecation, the legal recreation of shares, plus borrowed and shorted and resold shares. There's plenty of legal ways that shares the float can be multiplied. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm saying those transactions happen and they're logged at your broker and the DTCC. There is no buys that are being held off the book somewhere. You got to get that fantasy
Thought process
story out of your brain. There's plenty of legal ways they can do this and fuck us over. And that is what the ape is designed to unearth or force them to fix before the 19th.
Yes. Everyone's saying you should run for Congress, Tony. I agree. Did you want to elaborate on that a little more? I'm sorry. No? You good?
On what I just said?
Yes. Seemed pretty cut, right? Okay, good.
I think I said it pretty succinctly.
Yeah, I think so.
There are definitely, in my opinion, shares that have been sold multiple times, without a doubt. And that's why I'm so excited about the ape dividend / preferred equity unit. This is a good chance to try and unearth that. Off books, brokers selling you something and holding it in pretend land and not really buying it, or, they're just holding your buy orders till it's convenient for them. Does not work that way. I get it. People have been telling you that for a year. It's really painful to realize you've been lied to for a year. But we don't do that here.
Yeah. We've tried not to lead you guys astray as much as possible. Justin said, I need help. I bought in way, way too high. We'll come back around and get you, Justin, hopefully, very soon. Hang on, my friend. Hang on. The guys who are green right now are waiting to come and get you. The Tesla split made me wealthy, and the next very wealthy man, says Model 3 dude. You want to hear something crazy? Tony and I, actually, I'll probably talk about this off air. Man, we can bring it up later in another chat. Good night to all, and good night, Jeff. Dog, good night. Have a good evening. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate you. Muskie Dodge says, thanks for always keeping it real, Mass and Tony. Hey, man, listen, we're trying. We are shareholders just like you guys who just happen to have an AMC channel right now. We're doing our best to bring you guys the facts, not overload you with information that's just going to confuse you. Let's see. Oh, someone asked about Webull, Tony, but I know that was a question for a little bit, but you said every broker now has said that they're good, right? With Ape, there's no.
Yeah, on the first day, Webull and Robinhood on the first day said, hey, we're doing position close only. You can only sell. Right. You can hold or sell. Webull quickly fixed their messaging, and then Robinhood fixed theirs on Friday.
Yep. And I remember you saying that was probably going to happen. Most likely, hang on to your shorts. Not literally, but let's see. The search for the great AMC shares begins on Monday, says Urban 8. Yeah, that's the rumor. Trust me, there's no shares and no money.
What I think happened on Friday, Friday, I said in the morning, early, if you go back and watch my live stream, that we would close below 25 on Friday. That's when we were at 27 or 26. Because of all of the options chain, there was a shit ton of open calls at $25 and $25.50 and 26. So I fully expected them to walk it down. This was, I think, artificial walk down through selling or shorting. And that, for me, coils the spring for a good pop on Monday. We'll see. But I think that Monday could be a nice pop.
If that's the case of what happened on Friday, yes, we would think that would lead to a pop this maybe the next 2 days, right, of the trading week.
Yeah, they just had to walk it down to get to who is they. I know the Bears. Who is they, Tony? The ones who sold the covered call, the ones who were going to have to come up with millions of shares if you exercised. They did not want to pay you or come up with the shares, so they introduce some artificial selling or shorting pressure to make sure that the price got suppressed.
And, they continue to do that with everyone telling you there's no shares and no money. And I'm not saying that the money isn't getting tighter, but there are always shares out there, guys. There's always someone out there buying and selling. Jeffrey says that's every effing Friday. Yeah, it seems like that, right, Jeffrey? Understand your frustration. Lorinda says, yeah, facts are needed for sure to fight the ongoing. By the way, Lorinda, I can't believe the audacity of you earlier with those comments. Facts are needed for sure to fight the ongoing confusion some are putting out there. So I saw Lorinda in someone's, I'm not going to name any names, but in someone's video earlier today, leaving a comment. I caught her and left a comment, but it was a good comment. It's a good comment.
Massalorian,
Tony D. Yeah.
Justin says, no one's going to hold us accountable if we just tell them our brackets. Have you seen anybody held accountable? Have you seen anyone held accountable in the last year on any channel by giving out a price target or when to sell or don't sell something? I see it every day. I don't know about you. I see
seeing people being held accountable
daily. Now, will your supporters still love you? Will they still get you? Yes, but the randos that drop in and hear just that one comment will crucify you for the rest of your days on YouTube.
Rest of your life.
So if you want to know, I'm not going to cover that on a YouTube video. I might talk about it in my Discord among actual real investors, people that aren't just randomly dropping in. I'm not going to talk about it on video.
Yeah. No need to, honestly. Al being held accountable. If you check his comments, never mind. That's Raycade58. Very good. Very good. The dry humor. Can we take a poll who's selling Ape or even considering it? I want to know how much to put our buy order for, says King Louie. We could put a poll up. We could do that. I think I tried to do that last time and I effed up. Yeah, I don't know why he took down again. He is a weird person. That's all I know. Adrian says, I fear no gorilla, glass the bumper. I fear no gorilla, glass the bumper. KJ, Monday will be a roller coaster. Thank you, KJ. Will be a roller coaster ride. Figure out the people that don't understand and sell versus those that get it in diamond hand. Great comment, KJ.
Ape Logic's asking, how does Friday's action coil the spring? If they know that it's going to keep moving up next week and they were just adding artificial sell pressure on Friday to knock down for options, they will go back and buy those. And they'll buy back what they sold or shorted on Friday, and they will enjoy the run up. But they just needed to get the price down for Friday. They fully intend to come buy them back, either in after hours or pre-market Monday, or during the day on Monday.
Makes sense. Makes sense. KYP says, King Louie, I'm not selling shit. But she used a D. How much ape float is there on day one, says CB. CB, go back to the 8-minute mark. We talked about this. Nick YD says, I just want this thing settled. Sick of sipping margaritas. Me too, brother. Me too. Ben Cool says, everyone should have their own brackets. Listening to others is dumb. Have your own glow. And I got to say this too earlier today, because I did see on a couple of videos that people were commenting about bad DD. Look, if you guys don't at least cross-reference or check someone else's DD and listen to them and then just go running to ask someone else if they're right or wrong, take the initiative. Go do that. I mean, and I know this is going to be different for every person going forward. Me personally, I don't know what I'm going to do about the market going forward. If they're going to correct this, if they're going to make it a little more level of a playing field. If not, I may not do much trading in the future. I don't know. But, make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure you're connected in with the right people for this. It's a long time to come out on the other side, not seeing what we've been holding for. That's all. T, do you want to say something? Tone?
Birdman is asking, how many days is the squeeze going to take them to cover? I mean, it depends on the volume. And it depends on how many shares are rehypothecated. We know roughly how many are shorted, and on loan, it's around 135 million. On a squeeze day, they could do that in a day.
No time.
When the volume is billions of shares, they could do it in an hour if they wanted to, but they're going to be stubborn and try and hold on until they get, their prime broker will close them out at some point if they're being too stubborn or the risk is going up.
Yep.
They might not even have a chance to cover, right? I don't know how much shorting you guys have done, but your broker can close out your position.
Yeah, if it's too risky, right? From above says, I respect you're not giving brackets and apologize if this question crosses the line, but is 5K, Jesus, within the realm of possibility? Is that a fancy number? From above, it depends. Are people going to be holding? Are people going to be satisfied and listen to other people and say that, that there's no unattainable numbers? I don't think anything out of the realm of possibility. But I, in all honesty, I think we and Tony have been saying for a long time, we don't believe in those 100,000, 500,000, 1 million numbers. I don't think we ever have. We've never heard us talking about that. You've never seen a 100K video from me or Tony, unless we were making fun of it. So, but yeah, I mean, of course, 5K is possible mathematically, of course. What
I say is I think you will have a profit that you will be more than happy with, and quite possibly better than anything else in your portfolio, and that should be good for most people. The ones who told you $1 million, well, you were gullible because it sounded so delicious to think that. BioLife Hemp saying, Tony, you got everyone drunk last night. We're just drinking lemon waters. I'm finishing up, my first drink of the day, BioLife, IPA. And I keep on looking around like, where's my water bottle? I really just want a water right now.
Really? Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah. I'm going to have to go get a carbonated water out of the fridge. I'm thirsty as hell. I'm with you, brother.
I bet you. All right. You going to go get one right now or?
Yeah, let me step out and get one real quick.
Sure. Yep. George, how you doing tonight? George saying, hey to Tony MS. TMI's baby mama says, when I see my number, I'm out. Peace. Nice knowing you. Hey, TMI's baby mama, I wish you the best. Wish you the best. BTW Brand says, I need enough lead paint to keep up with some of you. Exactly, Joseph. Yes. Yeah, CB, it's just not worth. I mean, we can speculate all day, and we do from time to time on certain things, right? But when it comes to saying, if this doesn't happen on this date, I'm selling, keep that shit to yourself, bro. We don't need you out there. It's not necessary for you to go out and tell everyone that. Just keep that to yourself. None of us know even what your position is. What if you have one share? So if at the 22nd, nothing happens, you're selling your one share. All right, good luck.
Well, I didn't have any carbonated water, so I had to go with the bottled water. I can't hear you. No mic. You muted yourself, bro. Diaz says, ape, no sell, ape. Aunt Maz, welcome. Thank you for supporting the channel, brother. Arthur Martin, 3 to 5K, still very doable. Yeah, I think that's within reason, Arthur, for sure. Who could say, though? We'll find out together. I hope it's that high. I hope it's higher. It'll be what it be. I made the mistake watching GameStop back in January of last year, thinking that would never go to $400 or $500, and look what it did. So I'm not going to artificially limit myself or you guys by saying how high it could go. It'll be what it be until they do something dirty like turn off the buy button or a dilution. Keto Genesis said, Tony, you met Adam Aron face to face. Do you trust him? I did not get any ill feeling or untrustworthy feeling out of him. He looked tired, to be honest, like he's been working hard for us and to save his company.
Audio back?
Yes, sir. Yep. You're good.
We have some. I don't know why. I do know I could throw up some gang signs. Yeah, man, I gotta get this. I mean, I don't know what happened. We had a perfect stream the other night, tethering off of my stupid cell phone. And with Fios, I can't keep a connection. This is insane. Corbin says,
Scott
pimps don't
E.
cry. That's right, Corbin.
Scott E asking, will there be ape options? We will know something maybe next week. Right now, they're telling me, they being the CBOE, that they don't normally do options on preferred shares, but they will decide next week, this week coming up.
You want paired comment PM at MOF3? Monday's the deadline? Monday is the deadline for eligibility.
For eligibility of what? Ape? No. If you mean
So
ape,
how's the rest
as long as you buy before end of business on Friday, you're good. Read the press release. It says it very clearly in plain English. Anyone who purchases AMC prior to the 22nd is eligible for the ape dividend. Plus the ex-dividend date is the 22nd. So you got two confirmations there. That and I will show you me buying it 10 minutes before close on the 19th in a separate account for the Doubting Thomases. Then I'm gonna ask you to stick your hand in my side on Monday,
right?
Because I will show you my ape units that from the shares that I bought on Friday the 19th. You're safe.
There you go. You heard it. You heard it first. Today's news tomorrow. I'm hearing so much stuff. I honestly, says Aunt Maz, don't know what to do. And I trust you guys. Someone said BBIG did this and tanked. Help. Aunt, what got you into the play in the first place? What was it that you said, this is a win-win for me, I'm getting in? Because what? Someone else that convinced you?
BBIG did a spinoff. They sold off part of the company. That's completely different.
Right. That was an acquisition,
guys,
right?
This is basic market dynamics, right? A spinoff is not a stock split. Spinoff is taking value of the company, assets of the company, IP of the company, selling it off into a new company and removing value from the first company. That is why I told you on May 18th, I'm selling my BBIG at the top and getting out, and you should do the same thing because the spinoff was going to be horrible for BBIG. Go watch my live stream on the 18th. Of course, everybody hates to hear the truth. You know, they want to listen to the tweeters saying BBIG is going to the moon who don't know what a fucking spinoff is. That's why you can pick who you want to listen to. You don't have to listen to me, but I am going to shoot you straight. And this is not my first rodeo. I didn't just start covering stocks in July. I just turned on the camera.
Correct. Right. We didn't buy in July. Yes. Point. Tony's been a trader for a long, long time. But again, neither of us have ever seen this. And Tony's got way more experience than I do, but we've both never seen anything like this. So we're doing our best with the information that we do have.
This is uncharted territory, but there's a breadcrumb trail. All the documents are there for any of you to read. We've already done the work for you, and we've put out several videos on this.
Truth. Future whale. You see that comment on the screen, Tony? Tony, I just DM'd you on Twitter. That pulled up.
I'll look at it after the stream. Sure.
Okay. Something about fidelity.
Let me guess. Is it something from Reddit?
Something about Citadel and the buy orders.
I'm going to pull it up right now and pray that it's not something from Reddit. People love to send me proof from a Reddit post.
I bet. There's a lot of proof in Reddit. Smoked Out Ape, thank you very much, says, I just asked a magic ball if we squeeze. It said, yes, okay, LFG. Thank you, Tony and Mass, for all you do. Hey, man, listen, we are just, retail investors like you guys. And we know that this is important to a lot of people. There's a lot of money involved. People have a lot in the line right now. Believe me, I'm all in this community all the time, reading comments, listening to stories. I know how important this is. It's important for me as well, and Tony. We all want this thing to pop. Urban Ape says, have a great night. I'm off to watch Tio Lopez box. Tio female. It would be awesome if AMC Theater shows a big sporting event. Yeah, they've had some, Urban, they've done some of that with the UFC. I know they talked about it, adding more stuff like that and generating some revenue for it. There's some exciting players coming up in the UFC players. There's some exciting fighters coming up. Some good boxing matches coming up. Let's see what they do with it.
I do not have any DM from Future Whale, so make sure you didn't send it to one of the copycat accounts.
Right.
Mine is Tony _ Denaro. All the copycats add letters or such to the name.
Did I tell you the fake Massalorian scare?
You got a fake Massalorian now too?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I told you the story, right?
You have made it, my
fake
friend.
Yeah, I know. That's when you know. That's when you know. There's a fake Massalorian running around. Shadow Girl says, Mash, you look scary. I do.
I'm a professional says, better hope AMC is not at 10K on Friday. If AMC is squeezing on Friday, I won't need to buy for the split because the point will be made at that point. We are in the home stretch.
Yes, pretty mood at that point. That's right. RK858 says, Tony's been around since the first trade ever took place back in the Netherlands. I'm still transforming. God damn it. All right. I'm going to work on this tomorrow, guys. I promise. I got a long video coming out tomorrow, though. So get ready for that. Premiere video. Let's see.
I used to babysit Warren Buffett when he was a youngster. Taught him most of what he knows.
You sat for him?
Yeah.
Nice. Good evening, Jack Wolf. How you doing tonight? People need to watch that. Okay. When did you guys find out about dark pools? Dark pools, your wife's boyfriend, have been around for a long time, T, right? They just haven't started using them this way till recently. The dark pools have been around forever.
Decades. I've got a great book. I got where's my book collection? This book by Scott Patterson. It's called Dark Pools. Scott Patterson. If you want to know the history of when did dark pools start, who started them, why, they actually started as a good thing to fight corruption on the NYSE and the NASDAQ. Can you believe that?
No, really? That's the truth?
Yes. The bastardization came when payment for order flow came around.
Oh, okay.
Dark pools were because big institutions were getting ripped off by snipers and front running because all their trades were visible.
Okay. So PFOF, then they used, when PFOF was initiated, that changed the whole dynamics of what the dark pool was intended for.
Yeah, it started moving all the retail trades into the dark pool, it was never designed for retail.
Right.
But the dark pools offer incentives to everybody to bring your liquidity over here, bring your trades here. We'll give you rebates. We'll give you lower execution than the NYSE and the NASDAQ. And so, of course, it's greed. People are going to go where they can make the trade for the least amount and get a rebate on the back end. So payment for order flow is an inevitable iteration of dark pools. And now it has become a horrible thing. but it was
Yeah.
not initially. They were trying to
Right.
solve a problem, a horrible problem.
Right. Yep. They just they found a loophole and a way to exploit it to their benefit. And that's the bottom line, guys. Marissa, good evening tonight. Diaz was talking about his screen. The dividend is not on the table next week after 8/22, says Buff 247. Don't know what that means. Y'all can listen. Dan Yankee says y'all can listen to all the YouTubers that you want. Shit. This really stinks that this is so slow tonight. I'm gonna have to call the $80 cable service tomorrow and find out what's going on while my cell phone works better. Someone was talking about mass formers. Y'all can listen to other YouTubers you want. Come back to Tony, get the facts. You demand Tony Kellogg strike 2021. What's that? Kellogg strike.
I think Damn Yankee was doing the picket line in Kellogg's back in 2021, and he was listening into the live stream from the picket line.
That's the rumor?
No, that's the fact. I remember him or
really?
other people saying, "Hey, I'm standing here in the picket line listening to you."
Really?
Long time.
That's awesome.
Long time, Damn Yankee.
Shoot. Let's see. Rico thinks we only see 37. Do you guys think we have more potential for ATH? I'd say so.
I don't listen to technical analysis chartists for AMC.
Not on a daily basis. And that might change after this date comes and goes, right? I might start looking at the charts a little more, a little closer about AMC. I might switch up the whole way I trade might be switched up after. We're gonna find out really soon. I really just want to get closer to this date and see how we are moving. Roseanne says, sorry, Mash, you need to come back to Boston. I know, I saw that. Yeah.
Your internet sucks in Rhode Island. Get your ass back to Boston.
Oh, man. I know. It's bad.
Al's waiting.
Yeah, Lupe. No, it's just the cable guy came Wednesday. He was just here. So can't be that. It's got to be something with the connection. And it's supposed to be FiOS, fiber optic cables, the fastest stuff you can get. And it's twice as much as a regular, internet. So.
Yes, I got a problem with my internet. Sir, I need you to reboot the unit. Check your make sure it's plugged in. Check your little cable connections. Just send the technician. It's fucked up.
Yeah, seriously, that's what I'm going to say. For $80 a month, send it. Let's see. Is the next run up not the MOAS, said Fred. So he's calling 37. Well, we just saw that a couple of months ago, guys, with 34. That's not out of the realm of possibility at all. I'd like to see us bust through that number, though, because then we don't have a lot to close in on new all-time highs. Get over 34 and hold it. That's what I'm looking for.
All right, Future Whale, I did get your, I got your video. Mass, I'm going to put myself on mute for a second and watch this because it's 45 seconds.
Go for it. Did I try turning it off and on again? BTW, Brent. So I've been actually moving all day, bringing stuff down here. I literally just got set up to come on about an hour or 2 hours before I'm on. So trying to get this set done. And driving back and forth through 2 states about 5 times the last 10 days. XX from Wolverine says Lou is happy right now. Him and Bill are in bed enjoying some pina coladas. It's nice to be able to report from the Dominican Republic what's happening on Wall Street. I'm closer to the street than he is. Steve says Mass closed the Pornhub tabs. I did before we came on. I closed them all down. You can't see that. How do you see that? It's definitely the operator. Fuck out of here. 300 people. Yeah, guys, remember to hit the like button. That's awesome. Please. That would be great. Take other router nodes. Let's see. Jed has a comment here. Man, this thing is really going slow tonight. It's definitely going to be fixed. We can't have this going forward. AA will drop those 4.5 billion shares as soon as he can. WV, what makes you think that? What would be the point of him making this announcement, the tweet about the pounds, putting all this time and energy into Massalorian's wife? Wait a minute. I'm not married. Putting all this time into this and then and just to turn around to dump on us the next day. I don't know where you guys are just coming up with this scenario.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, you got a little bit of and maybe it's just in my mic, but just a tiny bit of feedback. Tiniest.
Okay, let me turn down my volume.
Cool.
So unfortunately, what he sent me was not his fault, I'm sure, but a carefully edited 45-second clip out of, I'm sure, what was a long interview with Ken Griffin. And when you're dealing with a carefully edited clip, have you ever seen a fight video between the police and a perp that was carefully edited to show exactly what the person who put it out on social media wanted you to think, how they're leading you into an emotional reaction?
Many.
Well, that's what my first reaction to this. I cannot make a judgment on a carefully edited clip where all the context has been removed out of it. Ken Griffin's talking about trading 10 million shares over a course of days or weeks. And I know for a fact that large institutions like maybe a mutual fund or pension fund might want to buy a million shares of Tesla at a certain price, and that trade might need to be extended over a week or days in slices to get the price they want. So I cannot take that clip until you send me the source information of the entire video and I understand it, and I see what was the context. But I can tell you 20 different scenarios where large trades are broken up. Sure. That happens every day. That is not proof that your orders are being parked somewhere for a week.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
You got to send me the source interview, and then I can answer your question. Right now, this is just emotional manipulation.
It's true. Need to have the full context for sure, 100%. Ellie said, do you think Lou is just misinformed? BBD, I know, man. Just misinformed, or he's working for the banks and the hedgies? No, I just think he's misinformed, Ellie. I don't think he's working for anyone, honestly. He's working for himself for ad revenue. And anyone who thinks he's not making money on ads, just tell Lou he can just shut down the ads for every video. You don't have to turn them on. You can manually shut them off as you go along every time you upload, whether it's 10 a day, 20, or once or twice a week, like myself.
I appreciate it. Future Will, if you can send me, yes, he said he's going to send me the whole thing. I would love to see it. Okay. And I'm not trying to be argumentative. For me to do real due diligence, I need to hear the entire context, and I'd be happy to chat with you about it after that.
I'm glad my wife has 29,000 shares of AMC. That's really actually good news. That's the first good news I've had in 2 weeks. Tony knows. Let's see. Where is all this ignorance about the 4.5 billion shares coming from? Adrian's asking. Multiple places from what I understand, but look, it's very clear on why that is misinformation. There's absolutely no evidence that is going to become that's going to become a reality after August 22nd. None. Zero. Broke Ape says, yeah, I joined Master's channel to get views up. Please like and subscribe. Tony is a pimp. Mass needs help. Thanks, Broke Ape. Appreciate it, man. At least people are honest.
I was reading Ellie's comment. Is Lou misinformed? That would imply that misinformed would be like someone gave him the wrong information. I would say he's not doing any due diligence. He's just making shit up. That's not misinformed. That is just inexcusable is what it is.
Yes. For a channel, it doesn't matter how big your channel is. Doesn't mean if you have 500 subscribers, if you have 10 people watching or 80,000, you should never be doing that ever.
He's not even trying to do due diligence. He reads a headline or Blue Ice tells him something and he runs with it, and he's got horrible sources, and he clearly doesn't understand the market very well because he doesn't know how to do his own due diligence or read a document. And I know that hurts for some people to hear, but there's a reason why he won't come talk with any of us. Not Pantheon, not Mass, not myself, not Bigums, not anyone who does real due diligence, because he would fall into pieces in seconds.
He would get sliced and diced.
Not that we would try and slice and dice him. He just could not hold up to someone who really understands the markets. His market knowledge is based on what someone tells him or what he overhears at the coffee shop.
Julie, good evening. Just dropping a howdy at the drive-in. We hit the like. Thanks, Julie. Say hi to your husband for us. Good to see you guys at the drive-in. Hope you guys are having fun. And he says, Mass, congratulations. My voice sounds scratchy. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my voice. It happened this morning. Just started from scratch. I don't know what's going on. It's been a bad couple 10 days, I'll tell you. He won't dump the 4.5. Agreed. DeSao says AA strategy is perfect. Finally, I see an end to this crusade. Man, I hope so, DeSao. Hope you're right. I really do. Myself says, Vin Cool says, if this pounce doesn't work, I just don't know. Sure how short can get around this for this long. You mean kicking this can down the road? Look, I get the frustration, guys. And you know, a lot of this we had to pick up along the way, right? A lot of this we weren't completely understanding possibly at first how they're able to move these all around. I mean, I would say last May or April was when I really started realizing how much they can have an effect on the market, how much really they have control with this algorithmic trading. Before that, I didn't really understand, but now I do. And look, we've been patient, and we are working on it day in and day out, and we just got to be a little more patient and see if this pounce works. Hopefully, it will. Instant gratification is for the poor-minded sheep, in my opinion. Musky Doge, good quote. Yeah, I get the frustration.
Vic says if everyone moved their shares from payment for order flow brokers to a lit exchange, could that initiate the squeeze? Right now, I mean, if the shares are in your account and you're not buying at this point, it doesn't matter. It's already done. If you're continuing to buy in a payment for order flow broker, you should consider getting a second account at a real broker that allows you to direct your trade. Something that's just being held, well, it's already done.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely do that, guys. And one of you preached that for a long time here. A long time. Like, I'm trying to set my buddy up with an account because I think he's finally going to take the dive with me. And I'm like, here's your options. You can do this or this. Now, which one makes more sense to you if you were joining a brokerage today? He goes, well, I would go with this company because you're saying I can pick where I'm setting my where I'm setting my buy orders. I said, yes. Well, that would make the most sense, right? If we're trying to get things back to supply and demand. So some people get it. Some people don't. It's not for everyone. If you haven't transferred yet, there's no sense doing it now. Just going forward, try to let exchange. TNT, thank you, sir. He says, pounce got us out the teens. Yeah, just the threat of a pounce got us out the teens, TNT. That's what we're trying to say. We're hoping that just the threat or the possibility of this causing them a lot of pain will get them to start closing, right? Opinionated assholes. Yeah, just hang on tomorrow when my video comes out. We're going to do a deep dive onto the background and see exactly what Lou's experiences on Wall Street, according to him, not anyone else besides himself.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't his previous entire job history covered in court documents? I don't want to steal your thunder for tomorrow.
One little paragraph. Yeah. One little paragraph that I have a copy of. And I have all the documents, and we'll put links to them. I'll put links to them, all of them in the description.
Can
Just
you
take
give
that
us
information
can you give us
tomorrow.
a hint?
Go ahead.
Can you give us a hint? Was there any Wall Street experience disclosed in all of his life work experience?
Zero. None. Zero. Not one mention
sure
of it. Nothing.
Wonder if that's a surprise to anybody. That all of his work experience was discussed in court documents, and surprisingly, it's not a surprise to me, Mass, because you've
No.
shown me the documents a year ago. No
Right.
Wall
Yeah.
Street experience. It's even questionable if he has a high school diploma.
Right. Yeah, we don't even know that.
That's in the court documents.
Correct.
I'm not just saying
Yes.
that.
No, me and Tony read them together. I sent them to Tony. He's seen them. Here's the thing, right? Whatever his connections are, and he could have some, that's possible. According to his own words and under the threat of perjury, he has no Wall Street experience. So you can take his videos, you can watch them, you can blame us for saying that we're driving you away from him. But with whatever information you take over the next 10 days, I'm just putting this video out tomorrow so you have an understanding of what Lou's experience is. That's all. I'm not going to rag on him. It's going to be paperwork, and that's it. Spock here says Lou is a comedian, nothing else. But he's just causing. And George777 said, why are half the comments about Lou? Because the man dropped 10 videos today, and look at what everyone's talking about.
He dropped 10 videos saying he was selling by the end of next week and telling everybody to do the same thing and laying out a whole new list of distractions like he did with Clove and Sundial last year.
Right. And stop buying, stop buying from the brokers because they're not fulfilling your orders. That worked out real well. We went from 40 to 20 within 3 months. Look, it's nothing against him personally. We all have actual shares that we own. Wait till you guys see how Lou had when he first came into play tomorrow. Get ready for a shock. What he started with for shares. Mr. Rich, I make $1 million deals. You'll see.
You know, the funny thing, Mass, I don't know if you got to watch the entire bingo game last night, but at one point, you know, we were spinning the wheel to pick randomly whose video to play for bingo. And Lou came up at the end of the night, and Alex got to watch one of Lou's videos for the first time. And I said, at the end, I said, so Alex, what do you think of that? She's like, he seems pretty knowledgeable. I was like, what if I told you he doesn't know anything? And she started getting real defensive. Like, Alex has known me for years and trusts me implicitly. And here she is fighting with me about a guy she just heard for the first time. That's how a con man can suck you in that fast, that she's fighting with me.
Yep. That's crazy.
I mean, if Alex was sucked in and I was having problems with her, I certainly don't blame anyone in YouTube land that doesn't even know us or trust us getting mad at us for talking about them. But I'm gonna work on her.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I mean, you know, I've heard Richie, the Ape talk about that before. Like, one of the reasons that he was so sucked in was because of Lou. One of the main reasons he got into play. I've heard him say it many times, which is why
man, even Ape Father got fooled by Lou.
Yeah,
and that guy's solid.
It? I mean, what are we doing wrong? Jeez, can't believe it. Adrian says, I believe. Oh, Opinionated also says, I believe Tony and Massalorian just put the foot on their neck. Checkmate. Control Alt Delete, bro. And tomorrow will be the cherry on top. One of those documents. I said I was going to save this as the ace up the sleeve in case this guy came out and said something absolutely ridiculous. All right. Yeah, Ape Father makes 60,000 videos a day and sings AMC to Pluto. He's not saying I'm selling all my position on the 22nd if Aron And Ape doesn't talk to me. Jeez, there's a big difference, guys. Come on.
All right, let's pick a different topic. Let's pick a different topic.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Roseanne says, do you remember the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Oh God, this is a Lou comment. You can't help it. You can't help it. Ape Father is solid. Weirdo. No, Ape Father is not solid. He's nuts, but he's not trying to. He's not. I know he's not short on AMC. He definitely owns some, at least one share. That's right, Massalorian's wife. Ape Father bought at 60. He's in the hole right now. He's. I don't know what Lou is. I know he's up 300 grand from ad revenue. That's it. I don't know anything else about his AMC position. I know a lot of people would have been out. Well, I hope you hang on past the 22nd, no matter what, but it's up to you guys. We're not. I hope you guys know we're being sarcastic. Do I need to sell my AMC options before Ape share? No, Brady, right, Tony?
Do I need to sell
Shouldn't
my
have
what?
any effect. There are Ape options before the AMC options before. Right.
No,
Is our situation similar? Yeah, right. Is our situation similar to Overstock? And what caused their shorties? Boy. Oh man, I'm gonna try and remember this story.
I'm not an Overstock expert, so I'm gonna not answer that one.
If you get a chance, who was it that asked that question? There was a documentary called shoot. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second, Tony. Can I put something up and maybe you could read it?
Yeah, I'm gonna read Birdman's comment while you're looking up your stuff. Birdman 3127, will you reevaluate your AMC position if it doesn't squeeze within a couple weeks? I'm asking because if this pounce doesn't work, what could possibly push it over the edge? Great question. So initially, yes, I got in this play hoping for a short squeeze, and I bought a company that was in, over a barrel with billions of dollars of debt, and not great prospects of getting back into profitability. However, we are way different in the game now. We are dealing with a company that is almost back to 2018, 2019 box office and top line revenue point. We're dealing with a company that is increasing earnings per share, revenues, and decreasing losses every quarter, and getting back to a point where it could be fundamentally a very good play. That might be a year out. Depends on how box office revenues go. And now there is this future possibility with the Ape units that Adam is going to hold in the treasury after he gives us ours. That he's got some spare change in his pocket, future change, if he sells those Ape shares to pay off the debt. So he's made AMC a real threat to anybody that is short. Could there be a little dilution down the road at some point to get that debt paid off? Yeah, that's absolutely possible. But the game has fundamentally changed. AMC is on a path back up. So I don't know if you're in it for the long term, but that is the out for AMC if there's no short squeeze because of uncovered manipulation. And a lot of my plays are long-term plays. I talk about stocks that I buy every week, and almost all of them have a 5-year time frame. So I'm okay with it. You might not be okay with it. I get that. If you don't like that, then you know how to get out of the play when you're ready. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I have no plans to leave as long as the company is making progress along those goals of getting towards profitability. I has GED. Thank you for another great video. Thank you, brother. And Tim Howard says, gentlemen, have a drink on me. Thank you for your time. IEX is the root. AMC was trading around $30 a share in 2015. I am zen. I love that. Zen, cold-blooded, emotionless. That is what I want you guys to be. And whoever gave Scarlett the money in a super chat last week, I got a fresh bottle of Fireball in the freezer, and she said, thank you very much. And Tony, don't ever drink my Fireball again. How dare you do that? But I did replace it.
You got yelled at?
Yeah, we had such a good week last week. We were shot calling, and somehow, the audience voted. I said, Bullet Bullet Rye or Fireball, and they voted Fireball. Somehow, her Fireball bottle is gone, but it is replaced now.
Good. I don't want you in trouble. I know I got a wife on here too. She's got way more shares than me though.
Since Tim is so insistent, Tim, I have a Elysian IPA and I've got Miller Lite. What would you like me? What should I drink next? Because it is Saturday night. I'm here by myself. Scarlett's at work. What else am I going to do besides have a second beer? A second beer on you. Let me know, Tim.
There you go. There you go. Let's see. NR says, what do you think the brokers will do if they do not have adequate ape to satisfy accounts, offer cash? They can't do that, NR. Cannot be cash. Cannot be offered as cash. I did sell, Million says, I did sell my house, put 3/4 of it toward AMC. First year and half already, I am green. AMC 1 year and a half already, I am green. Wow, Millions, that's a risky gamble there. And I'll just say, I hope we're going to pay you off.
Dave Kovac says, don't forget, Elk Spaghetti is Lou's boy. Elk Spaghetti, you know, the one time I tried to have a conversation with him when he, I'm sure it was accidental, he put out some wrong information. He immediately blocked me on Twitter. And then he made a video. I put out that information incorrect on purpose, Tony, to test the people to see if they would get it. But since you got it, I blocked you. That guy's such a
right. Yeah, I didn't want to fall into your hands.
He's no better than Lou. Like all these guys, if you question anything they say, even they blocked Al out of the space call yesterday. Al from Boston got blocked by Lou. These guys, they cannot stand anyone, you know, providing any different opinion. Yet we come here on lives and answer your questions, good or bad, for hours a day, every day. The second anyone opens their mouth and has a different opinion than them, block. If that doesn't tell you piece of shit, shill, con man, I don't know what does. Having comments off and blocking people for having a question.
Right. And isolating yourself.
He's so full of himself, he can't even stand for 1 second that someone might have a different opinion.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been trying for a long time here, guys, to get together, our heads together to try to figure this thing out, bring in people who are knowledgeable, who can maybe have a different understanding than we do, that maybe we'll get a different set of eyes on things. We've been doing that for a long time. The why it's himself, because his information is his alone. No one can verify it. That's why it always worked. Dear lasagna is delicious, says Forks. You guys are nuts.
Myself says we want Alex. Alex, are you in the chat tonight, girl? Say hello, Alex. Let me text her and tell her.
I'm so out of here.
Let me tell her to at least get in the chat.
I'm so gone. Made money, says Tim on the IPO. KYP says Elk blocked him after I questioned him as well. Yeah, it's unprofessional. You know, just if you make a mistake, just come back. Look, me and Tony made mistakes. We had to come out and apologize for it. Done it more than once. Philip says, Mass and Tony, hope you guys are doing well. A question for you both. I got on and spoke to the brokers for Fidelity and Schwab today. And that's it, bro. That's all I see. That's the end of your comment. Supposed to be a second half to that. King Louis says Alex is still in recovery, Tony.
Probably. She told me she was doing okay this morning. She just didn't remember much.
Yeah, that's all right, though. You took care of it. You called it right. You quits, for sure.
CB says, Tony, who owns the largest short position? Unfortunately, guys, shorts are not reported by,
we're not privy to that info.
Individual company level. I don't know.
We're not privy to that info.
We got a fresh Elysian I also have Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze, but we're going to stick with the Elysium for now.
Elysium, that's the name of the IPA?
Elysium, yeah,
IPA?
Space Dust. I bought 4 different beers for Alex, and it was a big problem when she got here. She's like, I can't drink any of these. I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, I need some, what did she ask me for? Dos Equis? I was like, well, I'm tired of drinking Dos Equis. We have Dos Equis at the pool. She's like, yeah, why do you think we always have it? Because it's for me. I was like, well,
that's why it's always there.
Like it.
But you're constantly having to drink it every time you go to the pool, right?
Yeah. Now,
over it.
I will not make that mistake again, Alex.
Right. I bet you won't. Let's see. Weekend Warrior, I'm trying to find your comment, man. I just saw that you said that you've asked it 4 times. Look, guys, there's now 12 people in the chat. I'm not going to get to every comment. I'm really trying my best here with what I'm working with. So if Weekend Warrior, if you put up one more time, please, I will try to get to it. I'll keep my eyes peeled for it. I'm going to go to the bottom of the chat right now and wait for it.
I got a
no idea who Elk Spaghetti is.
Philip's asking a bunch of questions about his broker. Assured him investors will get an 8 for every share held end of day the 15th. Philip, I'm going to one up what your broker told you. For every share held through the end of trading on the 19th, you will be entitled to an ape. Again, the brokers are so behind, and this is such a unique play that they don't even know what they're talking about. The ex-dividend date is the 22nd. A due bill will be generated. As long as you buy before market close on the 19th, you will get your ape unit. Again, this is not a standard. The dates are backwards from normal. The ex-dividend date is usually before the record date. This is done differently. I get it why they're all getting it wrong. You're going to be fine. I will buy on the 19th at the end of the day and show you all in my TD Ameritrade that I got the ape unit.
I'll do the same, Tony. I'll match you on that. I will do it Fidelity. I'll match you on that for sure. You're gonna do it live on air?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, all right.
I mean, I'm not going to show my TD Ameritrade, but I'll post.
When will we?
You can hear the you can hear the little ding when I do the thing, and I'll put the trade confirmation up there on the screen.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, Massalorian, no audio again. I don't know myself about after hours. I'm not going to take a chance with after hours. I'll buy it in regular trading hours. That's got to be frustrating, Massalorian. No audio. Sons of bitches! Why did AMC reverse the ex-dividend date? To make sure that everybody that was holding AMC until the day before Ape dropped got access to the new Ape dividend. They wanted it a 1-for-1, 516 million for 516 million.
Yes, I'm in the Philippines. Might as well be. This internet. I can't believe I gave this guy a $10 tip before he left. You'd be kidding me. Oof. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize for all these cutouts. I really do. Like I said, we really tried to just squeeze this in tonight and get on here to dispel some of this stuff and try and get everyone on the right track. Oh, boy. Let's see. Adam says, already confirmed with Fidelity. You will get dividend if you buy AMC next week. You just receive it from the seller broker as opposed to AMC distributed dividend to holders. You'll have 2 different tickers. Just keep that in mind, guys. Don't freak out this morning. Yeah.
I went through all this same argument with the GME people. They were putting out the record date and the da-da-da, The same situation with the ex-dividend date being at the end happened with GME. And there were so many people putting out wrong dates. Don't buy GME, until a week before. You don't do it, you're not going to get your shares. I bought it literally 5 minutes before the market closed, the day before the split, and I got all my shares just fine.
Yep. Yes, I'm not surprised.
People need to look up the definition of ex-dividend date and look up what a due bill is. DUEBILL. These are not common things. I get it why people get confused, and I have inconsequentially small reach on social media, but I do the best I can.
Touche. Who was it that asked me about the overstock? Whoever asked a question about the overstock squeeze, I just posted on my Twitter a link to the video for the Wall Street video. It has the story of overstock and how Wes Christian got involved with Burns there, CEO. So if you go to the Twitter, even though you guys know I hate Twitter, if you get posted and pinned to my account. Yeah, Annie, it's been rough. I'm working on it. Tell Dog good evening tonight. Let's see. Tony, both of my German brokers don't know how to get me ape. Both of my German brokers.
Didn't Adam Aron say that everyone was going to get this, even people in all of the foreign countries?
I thought he said that during the call. Yes.
I thought he said that. I mean, your brokers don't need to know how to do anything. It's going to be pushed out to any legal shareholders.
Should show up on that morning. Yep.
The problem with Germany is they have, what do they call it in Germany? They have like, it's not an ADR, it's not a BDR. What do they call it over there? An EDR?
Hold on. Let me see.
It's a depository receipt. So there's a bank over in Germany that's holding some shares.
Yeah.
And this could be a problem if the depository receipts, not depository, that's like some medicine. A depository receipt. Yeah, it should be. I need to go back and look. I haven't looked at the German depository receipts, if they're 1-for-1 or if they're fractions, but that it might be an issue. I'll look into that tomorrow. But all your shares are held by a custodial bank over there, and you've got receipts.
All right, so according to Deutsche, global depository receipts, which were developed on basis of American depository receipts, securitize the ownership in the shares. A GDR can relate to one or several shares or a mere proportion of a share. GDRs are traded instead of the original shares on exchanges worldwide and denominated in a euro. So
it's been a year since I looked it up, and I don't remember in Germany if it's 1-for-1 or fractions. But yeah, depository receipts can be, one share could back up 5 depository receipts, for an example.
Sheets. Right.
So,
and they're only portions,
I need to look into that. It's a good question about Germany.
Wedmore says, good order. I just watched Jay's video. Jay who? Jay Ingram's video, Wedmore? Holy cow, takes a few YouTube personalities to spread FUD for the benefit of hedge funds, intentionally or not. Yeah, man, I thought, I was thinking about that earlier today. That kind. It really did. I was thinking to myself, I mean, are hedge funds really able to be able to manipulate YouTubers into doing their bidding for them? I don't believe so. I don't think that's what it is. I think people are just not following up on DD and doing their own research. They're taking everyone else's word for it. And look, it happens to everyone, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of you guys are very new traders. Your only shares you might have ever owned are AMC or GME. So it's not like you're going to be, be able to sift through. Yes, we get it. It's just after all this time. What's the matter? What are you screaming about?
My cat is saying Jay's cats are wrong.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah, he said Jay is just parroting whatever Lou says, and what was that? Jay means really well, but he's just parroting Lou. He's a great guy, but he's not doing any real due diligence. He's well-intentioned, but just copies what Lou says. That's
what the cats just told you.
message.
Good to know. Good to know. You're a cat whisperer. I did not know. I did not know. Massalorian's wife says, I'm not getting hyped about this. Just wait and see what happens. You must definitely be married to me. Anybody that's been on this channel for 18 months knows I don't get hyped about anything. Let's see. They know. You guys know. Everyone needs to. No, yeah, I'm good. Yes, he did. All countries will receive their ape. I'm not. If you do not get ape, you do not own stocks. Better call your broker. BTW brand. That's what we're saying. Yes. What?
I just saw the name Massalorian's wife.
Oh, you didn't. That's the first time you saw it. Yes, she's been here all night. I didn't even know we were married. She's got a lot more shit than me, though. I'm definitely gonna try to get a hold of her. Yes, call your broker. Absolutely.
Yeah, call your broker if you don't get your ape. Don't call Adam Aron. He's got the easiest job. Push the button, push out 516 million shares. Anything breaks down after that, that is your broker's fault. David Turnauer says, BBIG suspended trading. What do I think about AMC suspending trading? BBIG suspended trading because they have a fucking fraud going on in the boardroom that has nothing to do with AMC. Just because one company had suspended trading does not mean that every other company is going to suspend. They have very specific problems they are working through. The fraudulent members of the board and the CEO were like pushing out fake press releases. They had all the passwords to communicate with the SEC and DTC and weren't giving them over to the new CEO. I mean, this is a
mess, right?
Some James Bond level shit going on at BBIG. That is its own spider web, its own Pandora's box. Nothing to do with AMC. No, I'm not worried about AMC being suspended. That would be more FUD. I hear Lou saying that all the time. Don't talk about a lawsuit. Don't protest. You're going to get AMC suspended. This guy has no fucking clue what he's talking about. Even Enron did not get suspended until it fell below the minimum price required by the exchange.
Right. That has to happen.
They were
with every delisted stock.
They were ripping people off, and that was known. They didn't get suspended till they fell below the minimum level the exchange required. These people are just clueless. These people that have these YouTube channels saying this, that, and the other is going to get this company suspended. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hopefully that was not too rough and a little bit clear. No.
Yeah. The whole thing of starting off by saying it's going to get listed as a penny within hours of the call. It's like, man, chill for a second. You don't need to run out and make a video. Like, just sit back and relax. Go look through the information. Don't just pull anything, the first thing you find. Take you 10 minutes if you just put your brain to it. TNT, thank you, my friend, says, what happens if Ape takes a few days to appear in your account and it tanks? You lose, not FUD. So TNT, that would be between you and your broker, right? That's certainly possibly that can happen. If it does, that's going to alert a lot of people that there's something going on. Clearly, they're having trouble. And look, when I transferred over to Fidelity last summer from Webull and E-Trade, they told me that back in January of 2021, when people were transferring, there were days upon days where they could not locate shares to be transferred. That was happening to multiple people at Fidelity. So it's definitely a possibility. By the way, Pam is here tonight. Pam, good evening. Haven't seen pancakes in a long time. Yes. I mean, the chat just blows up when Pam comes in. She's having barbecue and listening in. So Pam, much love to you. Haven't talked to you in a little bit. So let's see. What?
I was reading BioLife's comment, and it reminded me of what someone said the other day. Tony, it's better to be first than to be right. That's how YouTube land is, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's how YouTube works. Right. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Dante, can I read Dante's question real quick?
Go for it. Absolutely.
He says, if I slowly want to increase my AMC count, would it be best to wait until the morning of 8/22 when the price of AMC splits in half? It's the same pie. It's just in 2 slices. Does not matter when you buy it. On the 22nd, you're either going to need to buy twice as much AMC to get your money working, because the price is going to be cut in half. So if you wanted to buy $100 worth of AMC, if you wanted to buy,
$100 worth of Ape.
Anyways, math is getting fuzzy because I've had two IPAs, but you could buy $100 worth of AMC. You could buy 50 and 50 of AMC and Ape. It's all the same company after the split. Doesn't matter. You could spend the same money on Friday the 19th. Doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. The only thing that matters, the only thing I don't know is what's going to happen to the price, the normal market action on one day versus the other. That I cannot predict.
No, and no one can. If they tell you can, they're lying. Straight up lying to you. Rick James. And do your own DD. Thank you, Rick James. Let's see. Out of the 4 million AMC hodlers, maybe 1% watches Jay and Lou. Myself said, yeah, we've talked about that a couple times, right? I think at this point, myself, we're not doing it so much for us, right? We're not doing it because he's going to crush us in our squeeze. It's for the 40,000 or so odd people who have, I know, because me and Lou started our channel I started my channel a week before Lou's. So I know how many people have been in there and watching this guy this whole time. And you know what? I want to see them lose out right now. Spell close. If we are so close. Phil says, do you guys believe that the brokers will be able to deliver the Ape shares to all of the holders? And if they can, does that negate the idea of a Mo-S squeeze? So, yeah, why wouldn't they be able to deliver those Ape shares, Tony? Because they're going to have them available to them. That they're going to be there that morning, right? But there should be no reason why they're not going to be able, the 516 at least, right?
Yeah, unless your broker screwed you over with some rehypothecated shares, you will have them Monday morning.
But I bet you won't have an IOU ticker symbol. It will be APE. No. It will be APE, not IOU. Promise.
Weekend Warrior says, what is the DTCC going to do about the GME dividend situation? Nothing. What happened with GME is exactly what I told you guys would happen on the 15th of July or whenever I put out my GME video. The problem is that everyone in Twitter and Reddit land got it wrong. And no one listens to my channel for GME. The DTCC is not going to do anything. You guys are stuck on a fantasy of bad information that was given to you by people who don't know what they're talking about. We verified exactly what was going to happen. Well before the split, I put out a video and tweets. No one wants to hear it. And then lo and behold, exactly what I said would happen happened. And now you think it's manipulation. And I'm sorry, it's not. You're stuck in a story that you were lied to about, not intentionally. It was just people don't understand the market and how these things work. Go watch my video on what happens to shorts on GameStop. It was put out in the middle of July, well before the split. Exactly what I said would happen, happened. I confirmed it with Wall Street, and I confirmed it with other companies that did stock split dividends. You know who didn't answer me? Computer Share and GameStop. Still have not answered.
Nothing,
oddly strange that those two are silent. Right?
Wow. Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I forgot to ask you about that to follow up on that.
Computer Share, I got them on the phone. They refused to answer the question. GameStop, Twitter, and phone calls and emails to this day, a month later, not returned, not answered. No one else had a problem getting back to me that day or the next day.
Except them.
Other companies that did stock split dividends, Wall Street brokers, trade desks. I did 60, 70 hours of work into what to expect, including sourcing real information, not just making up theories and posting them on Reddit for karma.
And on top of that, we brought on an AMC hater, a GME lover, who is only bullish on the stock based on fundamentals, not on a short squeeze. So you guys would have an idea of what the possibilities were in case there wasn't a squeeze. And you're just going to buy the stock based on fundamentals. And I was on Marantz's channel the other night. It happened to pop up my thing. I went in and said hey to him, and we didn't get into AM too much, but he was going on about Aron and how he's a terrible, and the guy sold 300,000 shares, the insider. And I couldn't get into it with him at that point because I'm trying to work and just listen, so I can't type back and forth. But that those 300,000 shares, those were put in months ago. Like, they weren't planning this around the release of Ape to sell off those 300,000 shares from that board member there. Whatever the financial, what was it, CFO? Or what was his position, Tony? Do you remember? The guy, Chris something?
Chris
Whatever,
Cox.
whatever it was. Right. Whatever it was. But, that's not, people are talking about, like, he just came out today and dropped $300,000 in shares. And that's not the case, right? There's rules and regulations about when those can be put in for. You can't do it.
He filed
certain
his
time
trade.
periods.
Chris Cox insider trade was a 10b5-1 plan, which has to be filed months or years in advance, and you can put a trigger price in a 10b5-1 plan. And his trigger price, I think, was $25. So when it hit $25, sell. He didn't just wake up that day and say, "I need to fucking get out of AMC."
Right.
But someone like Morant,
I know that's what you're hearing.
To look shit like that up.
I know. Let's see. Can I send you? By the way, I saw New Mega. I had a question. New Mega, I missed it, but New Mega, thank you for always helping towards the channel and helping me and Tony keep this thing going. Owning the Float says, "Can I send you a Dodgers hat? The price of AMC." Man, Owning the Float. Yeah, man, I'm gonna put my PO box up as soon as I go get it this beginning of this week coming up, for sure.
Massalorian,
for sure.
Flip.
Yes.
Someone wants to know your thoughts on Revlon.
Oh, I'm still holding my Revlon.
That one's for you. That one's for you.
Yeah, should I get into it? Just so like I'm still holding my Revlon. No, I know. I'm still holding it. And only one main reason. I don't have a ton of money invested in it. And I bought shares. I didn't buy options, unfortunately. So at this point right now, I'm going to hope that something super happens and maybe I can make some money off it. I don't know what we even closed at recently. The week has been so crazy. BTW says Revlon makes lipstick. Listen, I was talked into it. And I just
was Revlon the one that got like another didn't they get like another $1.4 billion loan from the bankruptcy approved by the bankruptcy judge?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? A company overloaded with debt and no hope of paying it off, taking on another $1.4 billion loan.
I'm not a fan. I misplayed this, and that's why I have tried to put it out of my mind, especially because
I saw
I'm so
people
busy.
excited about that on Twitter. Yes, we got a loan. We got more debt.
Unfortunately,
we're good.
Yeah. Pile it on.
We're headed to bankruptcy.
Right? Inflation's
but
not
damn
real.
It, we got another loan. It's just $1.4 billion. Should be good.
You're right. Like transitory almost. It's almost transitory. Vin, stop it. You're not confused. Of course you're not. On the dilution argument. You know what's up. Come on, man.
Buy the news. Buy the news, Alan.
Yes. Myself says hashtag 2 weeks. KC been saying it all along, guys. Yeah, I saw that the other morning. I guess that's their little inside thing. 2 weeks. I think it has to do with people putting in their 2 weeks for their jobs. I think. Pretty sure. Roseanne says makeup companies did well during the Depression. That's where we might be headed. So maybe I'll hold them a little longer.
Scott is wanting to know if I am still holding Sundial. Yeah, I bought Sundial at around 50 cents after waiting a year to get it cheap and telling you guys to be patient and wait. get it 50 cents or less. And I briefly looked at their financials last night or this morning and put an update in my Discord, which basically said they killed it on top line revenue, but they're still having some issues on earnings. So it's probably another 3-month hold and see if they can turn this baby around. They got some cost cutting they need to do, but the acquisitions definitely helped them on the top line.
Okay.
But it's going to be a wait. Sundial's a wait.
Yep. Agreed.
There's
Agreed.
nothing for sure, but it's not dead money just yet.
Yep.
So you're saying
I still know some. I know. I know some people who are still holding a lot of different marijuana stocks, hoping for something big to come. Possibly some kind of legislation, right? That would help them out. And maybe that's all it is going to be. That you get that news, guys, and you can make some money. You got to wait on that. What are you laughing at?
Dan says, you two need to grow some weird beards and get better hats.
I know. We've been taking shit for this for a year, guys. We know. We need hats. Like, I'm always down for a new MLB hat. I'll wear any hat. As long as it covers my head. Fire King 3D. Wait a minute. Vin Cool, sorry. Said, I'm confused with people who claim dilution. He said there would be a vote for conversion. He wouldn't screw us. Yeah, Vin, you're right about that. There's no need to be confused. Dilution can only happen after this date, and there is no guarantee that Aron or anyone else is planning on that. I don't see him getting us all hyped up to jump us right out. DRS. Shit, Fire King 30. Look, I'll be real simple about that. Me and Tony, I'll just say myself. I feel like there is a little too much, not hanky-panky. That's not the word I'm looking for. There's just too many unknowns when it comes to computer share for me and this squeeze, this particular play. As far as it goes for blue chips or buying plays in the future, tech stock, stuff like that, I have no issue with it. For this particular play myself, I don't want anything to do with DRS. I don't want to have my fate or destiny in the hands of them possibly. What the hell is that? What is that? Is that I was gonna say, is that for the moon? All right. That's the catalyst right there. I'm in. I'm definitely in. That's got to be the catalyst, that thing. When did you get that? I mean, I didn't know you had that.
Oh, I got a
Where did you
whole
get
bag
that
of
from?
stuff.
Did you? For live streams? That's awesome. That is hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, Casey's in the chat. Hey, Casey, good evening. I got my flight instructor here. Man, that thing is pretty morbid. Can you see out of that?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, totally. We can hear you. Yes. Absolutely. He said, CB says we're the Beavis and Butthead of AMC. Am I taking over the show now for the next 20 minutes while you hum back and forth in your space helmet? I guess so. All right. Hey, it's been a week since I've been on, so I guess I need to catch up. Yes, it is for the moon. Okay, so I'm just the one who hasn't seen this shit, apparently. Eric says, let's effing go, Tony. To Pluto. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a space helmet too, I guess. Yeah, Eric, and I will wear a 49er someday. I'm waiting. You're out of control. How many beers have you had? 2? What's going on? Oh, boy. Casey Shaw Crew 2 weeks. Yes, I think I got the inside joke. I've been trying to get to in the mornings to see Casey. Pam is our Princess Leia. Wait, what does it say? Hold on. This is pretty funny. Pam was our Princess Leia. Well, where's that comment? Damn it. Oh, that would have been good. Can you drink with that on, Tony, or no? Oh, there you go. Fucking
not very easily.
Pops the visor. The Tony Lorian. Tony Lorian. Yeah, I should have a Mandalorian helmet to go with that, huh? That would be pretty funny. On the day we do Rocket, I'll have to make sure I have that. Oh, boy. It's Tony. Oh, yeah. People like it. Love it, love it, love it. You guys are great.
I'm messing
Tony
up
to the
your
moon.
video.
No, you're fine. What are you kidding me? Messing up? How can you mess this up? This isn't professional. Danny says, "What's up, brother?" It's yes, sir. SPAC is low currently. Revlon just secured Amber Heard as a spokesmodel. Oh, then I'm in business, definitely. For sure, for sure. Who is the Massalorian, says Debo. He's a made-up character of fiction for this channel. He's a Mandalorian from Massachusetts. Warrior, rebel. I'm fuzzy again. God damn it. It's not the space helmet this time, that's for sure. I can't blame on that. Look like a toxic Avenger off and on. All right, T. It is 10 minutes to 12:30. We're about to hit our 3-hour mark. What do you think? I know, Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson, let me tell you something right now. And I said last time I was on, I wasn't going to talk about this. But in the last 10 days, I have lost so many in this move. You have no idea. But I will get a Mandalorian someday. After the MOAS, for sure. Says, question, who gets Ape shares? Because it's only 516 million. Are the brokers? So all of us are going to get these Ape shares. They're going to show up in our account on the morning of the 22nd. And Dogecoin is ripping. Man, there's a lot jumping around tonight, Tony. Dogecoin is ripping. Just because of that, that's got to be because of the helmet. Got to be. I will. I'll work on it. I'll work on it for all you guys for sure. Yeah, you need a straw for that, Tony, right? Or at least hit the vape and fishbowl that thing. See if you can get smoke to come out. Where you going? See you later. Wow. It's been a while. Has this been going on the whole time I've been gone? This kind of shenanigans? No. Of course I love Tony.
No, I'm not toasted. I've only had 1.5 beers.
I didn't say that. I definitely didn't say
I'm
that.
reading the comment, Sergeant Beef.
Tony wears that on space calls. Yeah, you should give it to Lou so we can start doing outer space calls. They'd be better off being just seriously broadcast into the nether sphere. It'd probably do more good. I'm worried on it. I worried on it.
Though. I forgot to ask NASA for the air conditioned version.
Oh man, it's cold in here right now. Can you hit the vape with that and blow it out of those holes, the slits in the mouth? That'd be pretty cool. There you go. There you go. There you go. Get it. Get it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see it. It's a little hard, though, because of the camera, but you can see it coming out. You need a flexible straw. He does look like he's the guy from Spaceballs, 100%. 100%. No, the Mandalorian was not vaccinated. Not never. No way in hell. Philip. Hang on a second. Pull this call up. Philip said, how do you protect yourself to make sure you are not screwed because you received hypothecated shares? Aren't all shares purchased equal? So how would we protect ourselves from that happening? How do we know that we're not going to be screwed? We don't, right? Philip? They've been screwing us. There's been a lot of legit stuff going on, and there's been a lot of funny business going on. We're trying to get to the bottom of the funny business by doing this. And we're hoping this is going to put somewhat of an end to it, and we can use this to take off. And once we get past a $72 new all-time high, it's off to the races, and it's not going to matter at that point. There will be no stopping us then. As long as we hold, we run. Jeez. Man, can I go grab a beer real quick? Do you mind? Pam, kisses
Nope.
to you too. Do you mind if I go over and grab a beer real quick?
I do not
One
mind.
sec. Cool. 1 sec. I'll put Pam. Yeah, I can't even select the messages. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
I got all sorts of hats. All right. Clark says, so when the ape share is issued, what happens if there is more than 516 million shares owned by retail? This is what we're hoping, Clark, that they either close it out before the 19th or we have millions of people screaming bloody murder that they didn't get their shares and everything's exposed. Thank you, Adam. DRS shares by default become the real shares. Yeah, if you want to make sure that your shares cannot be loaned out, DRS is an option. Where is the fanny pack, Danny? I'm not giving that bastard some money. No. Hello, Moon Gang. What's up, Moon Gang? Thick thighs here. Do you guys think Adam Aron will start issuing stock to meet demand from the get-go? I do not. Adam Aron wants the ape unit to expose the shorts. He's giving you what you asked for. For him to issue it to cover shorts would defeat the whole point of what he's doing. I'm going to have to see if I can get a duck fanny pack off of Amazon. I'm not buying one from someone who abandoned the community. He is not getting my money. Wait till you guys see my Hulk Hogan shirt. I'm going to wear it this week. I said that if AMC goes over $70, I'm ripping the Hulk Hogan shirt off. I'm getting spray tanned and oiled tomorrow. And we're going to be ready for a run up this week.
Live for Monday morning, you possibly.
Yeah,
So
the
you
shirt
could
is in. It came in on Friday afternoon late.
Nice. Nice. Can't wait to see that.
Could be the next catalyst. Hulk Hogan shirt.
Okay. The chair worked well last time, so I'll take anything that you believe in. The chair gave us a nice run.
Moon Gang.
Yeah. What were you guys talking about? Fanny packs? Matt Kors fanny packs? Are those for sale right now?
What was that?
Matt Kors selling fanny packs right now?
He is selling fanny packs. Yeah, Bigham's featured it. Look at this, guys. Can you believe this? He's selling fucking fanny packs. Who buys a fanny pack?
I know. Seriously. What the hell are you going to do with a fanny pack? Let's see. Pam the trader, let us know if you hear from him. Someone's missing. Don't forget the nipple tassels, Sergeant Beef, says Tony.
Come on. Hulk Hogan did not have nipple tassels, did he?
No. He had tassels on his boots, though, I think. If I remember correctly.
You are completely pixelated, Massalorian. You're in full predator mode. I might need to take this duck bandana off. It is fucking with your stream.
No, it's not that. I got to figure out what's going on. It's definitely something with the internet.
CB wants to know who handles Schwab's trades. I have no idea. That is one account. I do not have a Schwab account. And what do you mean? Like where are they routed to? Probably a dark pool unless you specify where to route your trade.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Which is why we've been trying to let people know You can go to the exchange if you open a different account with some of these other brokers. I'm drinking Matt Coors Light. Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, it's all we can poor guys can afford over here tonight. Colin Halligan said, "Hey Tony, what? Mass said he identifies a Jay on the weekends. This is true. Just on the weekends, though, Jay. Damn, I don't know. King Joey the Ape says, damn, I don't know now. Robin Hood says they will now be supporting apes. Apes together strong. They were never down with the cause. No. Listen, if you don't think Vlad is a imposterous thief, you're out of your mind. And they didn't collude with Citadel to shut down the buy button that day. Whether the call came from the White House or not, they were definitely involved with that. So anyone giving them any business is not doing retail any favors. That's all. And for the creators out there that are still pushing Weeble and getting free stocks, you're hurting yourself. If retail wants to make change, we can't add to our own demise by allowing ourselves to keep going through payment for order flow, especially when you don't have to. TD lets you choose IEF. Oh my God. Here comes Masked Investor. What? You're just jack of trades tonight, huh? I didn't know we were going to do a charade show. Shit. I would have dressed now. I would have dressed better. I would at least come up with some costumes. The hell? Oh boy.
Where's my baby mama? Is my baby mama still in the chat?
Yeah, she's there somewhere. Where are you, baby mama? Come up.
Is the way. Have you heard of 1348? It's only $95 a month. We give you free trading signals, only $95 a month. Free trading signals. $95 a month. Oh man, Massalorian got Kenny G'd again. There he is. Massalorian, have you heard of 1348 trading? God dang, Massalorian, you're getting hammered by Kenny G.
They want to take me out. Yes, I have. I told you you were out. You were outshining him the other day. You had about 200 more viewers on at peak on my Thursday. I was trying to check everyone out to see. Yeah, Tony, you've had a wild couple weeks, but congrats. Your channel's done extremely well, and it should. It's crazy that it's not bigger now. So, oh boy. All right, so what are you thinking? It's 12:31 right now. I don't know about you, but I got to start this video. This is going to take a lot of work, what I got to put together.
All right, let me find my real hat somewhere here in the prop kit so I can say a proper goodbye.
Do you have a prop kit? Rage Flame, we're looking into that right now. I see your comment. We're trying to find out. CB, right? I do. Sun Chi,
you should see my ape father disguise. I won't subject the viewers to that though. Do Rico next. The bald cap for the Squirrel Park, New York guy is one that I'm working on.
Quick goodbyes before I lose everyone. I want to make sure I get some shout outs out. Unfortunately. Can you hear me?
Sunchi says, go till 4 a.m. Mass. Don't be a wuss.
I wish. If I wasn't getting beaten down and kicked off right now, I would.
Massalorian, I just want to apologize. I'm sure there's someone going to be making a video saying fucking Tony Denaro, being rude to the guest with his hat changes and costumes. Next thing you know, he's going to put a cat on the screen. I just want to apologize. I'm just trying to inject a little bit of levity. It is Saturday night, guys. I'm plenty serious for you during the day. The weekends and the evenings are for having fun.
Right.
Hope I made you laugh at least once.
Yes. Yeah, honestly, guys, we gotta take everything in stride. Try not to get too emotional. I know it's hard, but we're all adults on these channels, at least. If you check the demographics on me and Tony's channel, we find that we're all adults. I don't know about everyone else, but we have our suspicions. Very Electronics, you're welcome. Very welcome. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry. This is crapping out so bad. I promise me and Tony will I'll do a diagnostic check either tomorrow morning or before I come back on live again. Tony,
Big
you want to say a
Pothead.
couple things?
Big Pothead's asking about BBBY. I'm going to think real hard this weekend about Bed Bath and Beyond. It does have a high short interest. It's got a high cost to borrow. I'm considering it for a trade next week. I'm not going to be like Lou and tell you sell all your AMC and roll it into BBBY or Meagle or anything like these other channels. If you've got spare money and you want to play some Bed Bath, it might be worth a little bit of a swing. Not a big fan of the company, but the setup on short interest and cost to borrow has my interest, let me say. It could be a good
peaked.
Monday night chick.
Yes. And just so we're all on the same page, we're hopefully gonna be able, at least, I know me and Tony have been talking for weeks now, that once this turns over here and I start to try to put in full-time work into making videos, not just on AMC, but on a lot of different things, that we're going to try to work together to get a lot more DD done. So, and I'll have more time to help Tony. So that's was one of the reasons why I was moving down here, was to save on bills so we could really work towards helping everyone else and ourselves make some money, right? So I hope that pays off in the next couple of weeks. We'll start to see some results.
Someone missed my review dork cat. Danny R missed the review dork cat. I did have it. I just didn't. I didn't imitate his voice.
Yeah. He was you were smoking him the other day. Smoking him. My channel is the Massalorian Sunchi. Same as it's spelled on the.
What's up, guys? Review dork here.
Get that hat off.
1348. $95 a month, free trading signals, and 1348. $95 a month. Fuck AMC. Review dork here, guys.
95.
I'm short AMC. Oh. Review dork. Out.
Nice. That was a good one. Skid Row Productions says, "Are you guys in the same house?" No, we are not. We're not even in the same region of the country. It does look like it a little bit, though. We were mentioning that when we first came on. Tony needs a little more red in the background. Would be good.
I got blue over here, though. I can do different colors. On a green day, we make it green. Am I still holding VEEE? That is a good question. I held VEEE all freaking day. I missed. I bought in, I forget what I bought in at, but low 717, I think I bought in.
Yeah, that's what you said. 7 and change.
Had a chance to sell it at 8 right after I bought it. I got a little greedy, thought it was running to 9. And then I held it the entire fucking day, down in my position most of the day, convinced it was going to 9. Finally, the end of the day came. I got out. I think I was down 5 cents. Got out right before the market closed. And wouldn't you fucking know it, it ran up to what, 950 right after hours, after flatlining the entire day. So I just missed a couple grand because I didn't want to hold it over the weekend. And, you know, that does not normally happen for stock to flatline all day and then run up $2.50 right after hours. But yeah, I'm out of my position. And once again, third time this week, I got out of a position right before a $2 run up. I could have had a $6,000 week.
Or
I mean, I still had a good week. I had a good week, but I mean, the money I left on the table, it's frustrating. But, you know, At the end of the day, it is what it is.
What are you
There's
gonna
one
do?
of these every day. There's one of these every day, just about. So I don't lose any sleep over it. It's playing the game. There's plenty of days where we make thousands of dollars, and some days where we just make a couple hundred, and some days where we lose. It's playing the game.
Yeah. And, we try to say, at least, we try to practice what we preach, right? If we're saying, guys, be careful about getting greedy, be careful about bag holding on people's, pump and dumps. And so here's it, same situation. Tony's looking at this and saying, you know what? Yeah, I missed out on some money. But at the end of the day, he walks with a profit. And if you could do that every day, you could do this for a living. So, take that into consideration every time you get upset about some of the stuff, It is what it is. But we can't be a hopium channel. It's just not me and Tony's DNA. That's why we keep doing these collabs together. Nothing's changed since the first time we talked. I mean, it's the same shit every time we come on.
You got like the darkest suntan ever right now, bro.
Me? Really?
You look like you're from another continent.
Oh God! All right, we got to end this strat. All right, let me give a quick couple shout outs to some of the mods who I saw tonight. I wrote them down. I was trying to write as I went along. I'm out of here. This is it. I've had enough of the abuse. Let's see. Okay, so Adrian tonight, Liz Clayman's whistle, Pamela was there. I believe those were the only 3. Oh, Tell Dog I saw was there. There was 4, I think I saw, and Diaz 5. I think that we had tonight. Diaz, Tell Dog, Pam. Is it still that bad? I'm out of here.
No, someone said that was the worst.
I'm just gonna cut the feed. I'm just gonna cut the live feed right now. Just drop it. All right, let me go again. Mass freaking. Thank you to all the everyone who
you brought your B. Hayes costume there.
Tomorrow we're going 30, 35. No, now we have to wait till Monday. We can't do it tomorrow. Hey, I love B. Hayes. B. Hayes he's always rocking a Boston hat, so I gotta show props to B.
Pam, you guys should always be playing bingo with me. If that's what you mean, can the next bingo player be the viewers? You guys should always be playing along. This is a group. Bingo is always a group effort. I want you guys to play along.
Yeah, it's to shake loose, right? Just fucking hang a little bit. It's instead of being so stressed 24/7, especially for you guys who are watching. And I think it's great that Tony's doing a live stream every day. But for you guys who are watching the charts all day, I get it. I mean, it can be stressful. So try to take the weekends and decompress, right?
Thank you, Pam. I will say hello to Scarlett. I hope she doesn't wake me up when she gets home. It's like 4 a.m. is when she gets off her shift.
Man, I wish a girl would wake me up at 4 a.m. Come over,
which I don't mind on the weekdays. I'm waking up around 4:30 anyways, right, to look at pre-market. But on a Saturday or Sunday, that's not cool, bro. So is bingo like Naked Twister? I mean, who knows what the future evolution of bingo could be?
Yeah, it could turn into something freaky. We don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know what it is yet. We're not sure. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out in the end. Love you guys too.
Hey, if you need to take off, I'll hang out and answer a couple more questions. I got nothing to do. I'm home alone with a cooler full of beer. So
I don't want to. I just don't want to cut out and interrupt the stream again. That's my only thing, right? So I just want to, in case I get kicked off again, I'm not going to keep interrupting you guys. That's ridiculous. It's craziness. Can't concentrate.
Sun Chi says, "What does Scarlett do for work?" She is in the veterinary field right now. She just switched jobs to a 24-hour emergency clinic, so they get all the critical cases. She was telling me about one last night. I always say, all right, what was your most interesting case? I posted one of a couple days ago of a dog with a face and body full of porcupine quills.
Oof.
Last night, she told me they had a sad case, a 2-year-old Great Pyrenees that came in that had a autoimmune disease where the body was attacking its own blood. And the owners paid $10,000 for a blood transfusion. It needed basically a complete transfusion.
Complete transfusion.
And unfortunately, that dog did not make it. I said, well, do they get their money back? She said, nope.
Man, that's rough. Jeez.
That sucks. That sucks on many levels. Sucks for the owners.
Yeah, losing the
losing
dog.
their pet, 2-year-old dog having a disease like that, and $10,000 out the door.
Yeah, that's a double whammy, right? Pam, I'm not leaving you again. What are you talking about? Get out of here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying to get settled in this next 24 hours. Promise. Once tomorrow's video drops, we'll hopefully get together and we can bang heads and talk about it. And I want to get some feedback from people. I want to know. Another reason why I'm doing this video tomorrow, I saw like Grandpa Barney and a lot of other people who might not have known me that long that have no idea about, some of the videos I did back last summer. So maybe it's just time for a refresh. And look, people are going to make up their own mind about what was said, and it's just to give you a little more guidance and understand where this person might be coming from. That's all.
Someone's asking, is SoFi a short squeeze? I have a video on SoFi, guys. I own SoFi. I like SoFi for a 5-year play. I'm not holding it because it's a short squeeze.
SoFi?
But yeah, go watch my video on SoFi. I did 2 days of research, I think, to put that video together before I bought SoFi. Where's Alex? Alex probably sleeping off yesterday. Nuck.
Pam says, you've all heard Mass make promises. Listen, Mass on a real bad. What's that?
I texted Alex and I didn't hear back tonight. So I'm guessing she's probably sleeping off bingo night.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I take usually at least 24 hours to get by with a hangover. I can't function the next 24 hours. No way. Not with a good one. I used to be able to, not anymore. My body just
Danny says, Tony home alone with a cooler full of beer and a box full of props. This live stream could get really interesting if we go all night. I'll be doing like
props and drinks.
Now that I can stand up too. I mean,
I know. Watch out.
Who knows where we could take this show?
Shit, this is way better than Cocktails and Dreams. Kidding me? Way better. Way better. About Melvin. Did we hear about Melvin?
Melvin is being investigated by the SEC. Yeah, I did hear about that.
That's right.
Why?
Right. And
did you ask why?
Shorted? Yeah, for something about shorting, right?
It was
not technically.
It's not that exciting to me, honestly. I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but they're
okay. We'll just give it to me straight.
To see if they gave appropriate disclosures to customers about the risk they were taking.
Risk assessments. Yeah. See, that's all.
They're already bankrupt. What more? Isn't Melvin gone? Like
they're supposed to be. They were supposed to be all done by June 30th. Remember that was the press release that they put out saying that they were going to be all done. They weren't investing people's money anymore. So as far
do
as
I
we
have
know,
tray
yes,
props?
still...
I do have tray props, but they require a bit of time. Same with the loo props.
If you only knew, Nuck. SEC ain't going to do shit, your wife's boyfriend says. No, trust me. Gigi's got our back. Just give him another 3 years. He'll finally get rid of him for the flow. Cheers to Gigi. All right. Mike says, been there, done that. What's up, Mike? Where the tail dog for ripping a hurricane, you guys. Are you sure you didn't faceplant last night? You fell out of frame, says Barrylicious. No? Yeah, I didn't see that.
I mean, I had to bend over this way to get Alex off the floor because she was stuck on her chair. And
yeah, you were rescuing. You were in the middle of rescuing someone. Yeah.
I had the cooler over here, but I never fell off my chair. That was all Alex.
I didn't think so. Fire King says, the Massalorian, let me ask you guys, if everyone decided to sell AMC and all buy into GME, these hypotheticals are wild. Do you think the squeeze would have already happened? If everyone decided to sell AMC and buy GME probably would have squeezed. If you had 4 million people jump into GME right now, hell yeah. Shit would take off like unbelievable. But how do you organize something like that? How do you get everyone on the same page with something like that? Fire King, right? How do you coordinate something like that? It would take a monstrous effort. Look at me and Tony. We don't even have 20,000 subscribers combined between the two of us. What the hell can we do with that? We're trying to keep the little crews that we have together, on the same page with the proper information. Trying to do something like that would be it's just not possible. It's not. No hangover, says Forks. Yeah, I unfortunately, I have that problem really bad. Brady says that's why retail never wins. We don't organize or coordinate. You can organize and coordinate to an extent. You can't purposefully go in and start making plays and pushing pump and dumps and stuff like that, right? You can't do that. We're not financial advisors. We have no certifications for anything. I mean, just put it on that basis alone.
I think you've seen from some of these low float IPO plays what is possible when retail all piles in. But the problem, like with a low float IPO that's got 5 million shares, it's 100 times. We need 100x the participation to get AMC moving. And it's without a catalyst to excite people, it's hard to bring that much money to bear on a play.
It is. Yeah, and try to move that kind of volume where we saw those pushes. We were talking upwards of 2 billion shares, right? I mean, it is for me. Sun-Chi Adventure said I just like the stock. Me too, Sun-Chi. And that's why I got in originally when I bought back in for 2021, right? It was a good play at the time. Nothing's changed since then. It's gotten better. As far as I'm concerned, the play's gotten better when I paid for it back then compared to what it's worth right now. Fair point, because you can't even get two people to agree on where to go for lunch. Seriously, Fire King. I mean, look at the beefs that have gone on just between certain YouTubers who, on the most part, agree with most of the fundamentals of what we're doing here. I might just disagree on one or two things, and it splits the community, right? So it can be a touchy subject, especially when you're talking about dealing with people's money and people who are getting in between you and making money.
I want to address
food out of a man's mouth.
I want to address Spacebound Universe's comment about the 5 billion.
Sure.
We've gone clearly over this in our deep dives on the Ape dividend. We've addressed this very clearly, guys. There's 50 million preferred shares in the treasury of AMC. There is only paperwork filed with the Secretary of State of Delaware to convert 10 billion of them. So potentially, could they create 5 billion Ape units? Sure. And potentially a meteor could hit my house tomorrow too. Aron followed up his statement by saying, but I would be insane to do that. You don't ever hear anybody repeating that, do you? He filed paperwork to convert 10 million shares to 1 million apes. 10 million
apes.
Shares to 1 billion apes. That's it. That's done. The paperwork is there. You can see it. All the documents are linked in my due diligence video. So could he potentially, if he wanted to, create another 4 billion? Yes. Nobody's denying that. But again, a meteor could hit my house tomorrow potentially too. And Aron has said he would be an idiot to do that. There's no need for him to do that. And again, I laid out the case how based on this week's price, he could pay off the debt with the amount of shares that he has lined up right now. Why would he need another 4 billion? That's just FUD. But he's not going to deny the potential. He's not going to lie on camera.
He has to, right? He has to admit that, right? Of course. Yeah, he's not going to put himself in jeopardy for a lawsuit or anything like that. He doesn't want us coming after him.
The trail is there. You guys can look at the paperwork yourself. There is no 5 billion paperwork filed.
That's right.
Shabu.
VT says, why stay in AMC when you can make money in other stocks that are squeezed with less drama, VT? VT, if you know when about to squeeze with less drama, please. I'd love to know what that is for Monday morning.
The what?
Fill us all in. He said, VT says, why are we staying in AMC when there's other stocks that are squeezing with less drama?
These other
I would
stocks
say
are not
you should.
squeezing. They're not squeezing. They are low
Oh,
IPO
these
attacks.
the runners, right? Runners.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no
That's
shorts
it.
on these stocks. This is people
Well, they're not
piling
even
in on
being
a low
shorted.
float. Completely different.
And half of you are winning and half of you are losing. Whoever is cashing out, the other half are holding the bag. Remember, this is retail versus retail. So
Exactly. Thank you.
it is what it is.
Took the words out of my mouth. You got to be early. You got to be listening to the right people. And not, you know, I will tell you on my channel, in my Discord, when I'm getting in early, meaning pre-buying the IPO for $4 or $5. And I will tell you 1,000 times, sell it quick. Not this is going to $1,000, guys. Hell no. Get in, get out.
Typo, sorry.
Do
No,
not
I know,
be buying
Tony.
these
Yeah.
stocks at $100, $200. That's just foolish. I mean, could
And
it rip
anyone-
to 1,000? Yes, but again, a meteor could hit my house tomorrow too. I don't take those kind of
Anyone's-
chances. If I can get in
No.
for $4 and sell for 117, that was a good day, Meagle.
Excellent day. Excellent day. Can't beat that. Anyone telling you that a stock squeeze is going to break the market is not being serious. I heard multiple times that he said that this is going to break the market. They're all done. Look, we didn't even get past $204. So should do 208. Is that the high on that last little run there? I mean, that
Well,
kind of talk is nonsense.
The last one was Forza, FRZA, which I did not make a video on. I said clearly I'm not buying it. You could buy it for $5. It went to 15 for 2 minutes and then dropped. Your window of opportunity to get out of that one was 2 minutes big. A lot of people got ripped, and that's why I didn't cover it, because I did not have a good feeling on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see what we come up with next couple weeks. At least for the next couple weeks, there's probably going to be a lot of focus, at least on my channel. And, you know, only unless we're doing live streams together. But, you know, I'm going to talk about AMC. There's going to be information coming along. I mean, as it comes along, I'll put it out. But, you know, guys, I mean, you have made it this far. A lot of you with never watching one of my videos, or maybe you with never watching any of Tony's videos. So, you know, you guys are strong. You know what you're doing. I'm not worried about this community so much. It's all the other people that we're trying to pull in that may be confused right now or on the fence about staying. These live streams are really to go out there and allow everyone to try to have a word in edgewise. You know, we try to put a lot of comments up. It's not about super chatting or anything like that. We try to answer every comment we can. Oh, Alex
is in the chat. What's up, Alex? Your fans are asking where you at, girl. How you feeling?
Yeah, people are asking. Look at Alex. Oh, there it goes. Blow up. Great. Pam, now Alex. I'm screwed. I'm so done. My channel's over.
How you feeling, Alex? Still hungover.
Yeah, Alex, we need an update.
Alex, I'm gonna make you a mod just so I know that it's the real you next time you come on, because people will copy you.
My mask turning into Mike TV from Willy Wonka says franchisee. Alex is Tony's. Tony, she is your not niece.
Special friend.
She's your sister-in-law. Special friend. Close enough.
She's not my sister-in-law.
No, I know. I was wrong. I'm retarded. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Alex, are you my sister-in-law?
There we go. Wow. Holy smokes. Oh yeah, the men like Alex. All right, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a job next week. That's for sure. I'm glad I'm dumping more money into the channel. It's good. Let's see. Guns Rocker says, if there is no paperwork filed for 4.5 billion additional ape shares, why? It's all good, Sachi Beef. I get it.
Hey,
Why?
Alex, we still have some Corona over here, by the way.
Is that what you guys? No, Dos Equis, right? In Corona, were you?
I bought her Corona and Miller Lite and the Elysian and the Juicy Haze, but she only wanted Dos Equis, which I purposely did not buy because I'm tired of drinking Dos Equis at the pool.
I hear you. That's big in Southern California too. But Dos Equis is there, big time. I got used to it. I liked it actually towards the end. Guns Rocker says, if there is no paperwork filed for 4.5 billion additional ape shares, why and where is this coming from with so much traction? Guns Rocker, better off you don't know. If I can save you a trip from going to find out, trust me, you'd be better off. Let's see.
Alex, honest question. Did you watch the video from last night yet? Or are you still scared? She told me this morning she was scared to watch it.
You think she has by now? What time is it?
She'll tell us.
Okay. We'll see. Do you know how many beers and Alex ended up taking down last night? Do you have a number?
She drank 5 Coronas, a couple sips of the peanut butter whiskey, and what was that? She had some peach vodka.
Wow. Oh, she didn't play around then, huh?
She's a trooper, but she's not at Tony Denaro level.
Okay, here we go. You see the answer? You want to read it?
Yeah, she says, I'm not going to lie. I watched some bits of it, but I haven't watched the whole thing.
Start at the 2-hour mark and play forward till the end.
Start at the 2-hour mark, Alex, and get to the part where you fell out of the chair. I wonder if she remembers that part.
No, she said she didn't, right?
She told me this morning she didn't remember how we ended the live stream.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's what it was. That's what it was. KYP says, damn, Alex can hold her own. Yeah, she did pretty good there. New Mega, thank you. Says, for Tony and Alex, you must try Corona. Familiar, 50% less skunk and very smooth. I don't think Dos Equis is skunky. Do you, Tony? I like it. Unless you do.
It might have been that maybe they bought Dos Equis light. I don't remember. I mean, I don't dislike Dos Equis. I've always thought that Corona was a little better, but Alex, I will take care of you next time. I got you.
Yeah, and we got controversy here too. It says, wasn't it whipped cream vodka, not peach? Alex says, "LOL, stop. I completely forgot about that until you brought it up."
Nobody else but forgot about it. Trust me.
Yeah, Carl J said Alex became a star last night. Wow. All right. I can't wait to finish this thing tonight. I cannot wait. I gotta put my TV up. I gotta attach it to the wall. Killanova says, how is the GME situation? Killanova, you know, I haven't talked too much to Morantz in the last couple of days, except when he came on Dump AMC the other night. So I don't know. I'd have to kind of check in, but I'm still bullish on GME. I'm waiting on Ryan Cohen to make some kind of massive move with my shares. So I got a position.
Massalorian. Sorry to interrupt you. By the way, Alex is officially, she's going to officially be an ape on Monday. Someone, FJR pilot, I think, if I recall correctly, sent a super chat to buy her first share of AMC. So we're going to do that on we're going to do that on Monday for Alex. So she'll be in for the win on the squeeze.
Good. What's up with the feet begging? What's that? What's feet begging?
What about the feet?
That inside thing?
Oh,
yeah, the feet begging.
You know, it's been rumored that I have a OnlyFans that is a foot fetish page, and then randomly Alex was trying to show her feet for money on camera last night.
Get out!
I was like, no. Hold on.
Chill, baby girl.
I need to explain to you about the OnlyFans angle.
Right. True.
She was willing to show her feet last night.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to bust your chops, Alex. You know, it's all good fun. Well, boy, now everyone wants drinks. Killer Nova says, thanks guys for answering my questions. Thank you, new sub. Killer Nova, we try to get to everyone, man. And I know you said you asked it 4 times. It's still now at 1 in the morning to 5 past 1. We have almost 1,000 people on, so it can get tough. So just hang with us, all right? We really do try to get them all. OnlyFans foot fetish. Yeah, I didn't know. Does Alex have nice feet? I don't really know if I'm into that or not. I never. Yeah,
she has nice feet. I was thinking in my head that she had a tattoo on her foot, but she told me last night she didn't. She got so many tattoos, it's hard to keep up with where they're all at.
Really? Okay. All right. I need to get one. I said I was gonna get one post MOAS.
Someone asked something. Oh, there's this rumor going around about the votes. Can we be outvoted because of Ape?
Oh yeah. It's a good question.
Owen
Good question.
says, doesn't it mean our vote can now be vetoed for any decisions for AMC? Guys, you are going to get 1 ape for every AMC share you have. Your voting power is not going to be diluted. Whatever we are at on the 19th, you're going to have the same voting power on the 22nd. What happens if in the future at some point Aaron issues more apes? Well, could your voting power be diluted? It depends on who buys them. Are you going to buy them or are you going to let institutions buy them? Shorts don't get a vote. So why are you worried? Why are you listening to clickbaiters? Shorts don't own a share. They sell it to somebody. That person gets the vote. The amount of fucking FUD and misinformation going on that you guys fall for is ridiculous. And it is unbelievable to me that people say this stuff on camera and get away with it and nobody calls them out on it.
That's what bothers me the most. And if you do call someone out for it, you're dividing the family.
Oh yeah. If we call someone out for it, we're the bad guy. You know, they're fucking lying, making shit up, and we're the bad guy for telling the truth.
Yeah, I know. It sucks, but we've been doing it since day one. There's no reason to stop now. I gotta start selling opium now. It's a little late.
Tristan says, what defines a nice foot? Nicely manicured nails and not full of calluses, I would say.
Yes.
5 toes.
No talons. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
No talons.
Little color. Yeah, I don't want to Velociraptor talons. ripping me up. Seen some wild toes on some cruises, man. Like no one went to the.
I'm hoping Massalorian doesn't see myself's comment there. Just let that one scroll off the screen.
Okay, I'll keep going. Let's see. Most other YouTubers just want views and supers. Sunchi, look, we're doing this. We're putting a lot of time into it. We all obviously want views, and we're of course anyone would take help that's doing this, right? We're putting a lot of time into it, but some guys have made this a career, and other guys are actually still waiting on the AMC to squeeze. You'll be able to tell the difference just by watching a couple of videos of each channel or a couple live streams. You'll be able to tell if people are talking about that they know everything. They've been right. They're the only ones out there. Those people are the ones that are full of shit, and they have to make you believe that they've been telling you everything. Your actions should speak for themselves. You just have to tell everyone that you're the man. Don't forget the truth says, guys, what kind of boat would suffice your life? A center console or a yacht? I just want a cuddy cabin with a boom boom room. Don't forget the truth. That's it. That's all I care about. Little boom boom room and a 150.
I've had 2 boats, and I don't know if I'll buy a next one. I might just sign up for a boat club where I can like pick from their inventory for the weekend.
Freedom Yacht Club. Yep.
But my biggest boat has been a 31-foot Sea Ray that had 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, living room, TV, AC, cable TV, bathroom.
Wow. 31-foot Sea Ray. That's a big boat. What was it, like in the late 80s, early 90s maybe? You
It
had
was,
it?
I remember I sold it right before 9/11.
Okay.
So what was that? What year was that? 91?
9/11?
Yeah,
2001.
2001. So it was a 1998 Sea Ray, and I sold it right before 9/11, and I had people bidding up the price. I sold it for more than the asking price, which
On a
is not
boat.
common for boats.
No, never. I mean, shit. Wow. That's crazy. That never happens. Usually
And
once you put a boat in the water, they go down about 10 grand.
the only reason I sold it is I was out of the country so much, I wasn't getting my money's worth. I mean, that thing was at that time costing me a couple grand a month on boat
bet.
payment, slip rental
Slip.
fee, cable
Yeah.
TV, gas.
Yep. Electricity, sewage. Yeah. All that. Yeah.
Electricity. Yep.
It adds up. It adds up. And the gas. Forget about the gas, right?
And that's not bad if you're using it every weekend, but when you're out of the country 6, 7, 8 months a year, that was just like a waste.
Yeah,
The good
not
thing with a
getting
boat that
usage.
size, when you guys get to that point post MOAS, talk to your CPA. I was writing it off as a second home.
That's brilliant. Yeah. I could probably be able to do that too with just say I'm going to go down doing live reports from around the place. Yeah. Use it to travel.
Tax deductions, baby. Legal
Yep.
tax deductions.
And look, we'll talk about that, right? After MOAS, we'll talk about all that kind of stuff, right? We will talk about it. We will bring it up. We'll talk about all different ways of doing things. And look, it's funny the back and forth I see with people. Like it's like one point they're about to move on, go to another play. Other people are like, I'm out of the market forever. Other people are like, I'm waiting for AMC to squeeze and then I'm out of the market forever. Everyone's got a different agenda, right? We're doing the best we can with what we got. But the next 2 weeks, I know me and Tony will be holding. What?
Dan says, when you said you sold a boat in 91, you made me feel old.
Feel old?
My kids were young back then. And I remember taking my boy out on the boat for the first time, and he was screaming and pounding the seats, like so scared. He's like, we're going to go off a waterfall. I don't want to be on the boat. I was like, there's no fucking waterfalls. We're on a lake. I don't know what movie he saw.
Yeah.
All he could think of was some movie that he saw. He was like 5 years old.
That's crazy. I'm just taking a price check up real quick. Hold on 1 second. Everyone's mentioning it. It's at $13.49, up 7%. It's up an eighth of a quarter of a penny. It's ripping. And
Deliverance, maybe.
I got that right? What was it?
Someone said maybe the movie he saw was Deliverance, with the little rapid scenes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll send you home crying. Yeah, wee piggy. Oh, it's so gross.
Like a pig.
Oh my God, so gross.
What is a boom boom room? Someone wants to know. You got that up on the screen still. You know that, right?
Yeah,
you need to explain it now.
No, I change it. I can't change it. Boom boom room. You know, cuddy cabin. Just it's like a little part in the front of the hull that would go underneath. You'd have a center section, and just enough for 2 people probably to take a nap, right?
Take a nap.
Or, you know, boom boom room. Yeah. Pam, you made me a plate.
Mine had a master suite in the front by the bow, and then in the back there was a separate bedroom with a door that closed. And then
that must have been nice.
The kitchen table would convert to a bed also, so you could easily sleep 6 inside.
6, right? 2 in each room. You could convert that over to two beds there. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, someday, T. Yeah, I only had my biggest boat ever was I had an 18-foot 4 bow rider. Never had a boom, so I just said the bow rider. I said next time I won't make that mistake again.
It's worth it.
Rock and Rossi says the IRS. I know the IRS might not like that. Remember, 87,000 new agents carrying guns to use deadly force if necessary. Yeah, say goodbye to the middle class. Yeah, that was a house, Tony. Luis says same thing. If that boat's a rocking, don't come and knocking, apes. Yeah, we'll have to come up with a good name for the boat. That's for sure. We'll definitely have a contest or something for that. We'll do that for sure. Oh boy. All right, Tony. I'm gonna start wrapping up. It's 1:15. I still got some work to do before I go to sleep.
Can we get a Doge update before you go? Doge is flying. Tell me it's up like 10-20%.
Hold on.
I mean, because that's my definition of flying.
I'm gonna say.
Did you buy any of the Martin Shkreli Inu, by the way?
I did not. Did you?
Hell no. Doge is up 3%. It's at 7 cents.
3%. Yeah.
Woo!
Ripping and roaring.
Ripping. It is ripping.
Oh boy. Yeah, I need to get into that. I need to get that going with the studio. As soon as I get a new computer, first thing I'm gonna do. The Gambler, we're still live for about another 2 minutes. I am beat right now. Completely beat. Yeah, come on. I've been up since 7 in the morning. 2 states away, packing, bringing it all down here, unloading it, putting stuff in storage. Oh, it's been a nightmare. I had to run into my parents, my aunt and uncle. I had to get my surfboard. I had to run into my best friend's parents. It's just been, oh my God. And you know what happened to me earlier today, Tony, so I'm not even going to say.
Yeah.
Doge is mo-assing.
I'll forgive you.
Yeah, I'm gonna in tomorrow's video, I'm gonna tell the story of the last 10 days. I'm gonna and see if people believe me. But I'll wait till I put the video upload tomorrow. I find him.
Doge is up 3% in 24 hours. Shiba is up. Shiba's ripping. It's 0.00013 cents, up 8%. Unfortunately, in the last year, it is down 51%. No, 6 months down 51%. But we don't focus on that, right? We all bought the dips, so we're good.
Pam, I'm dying for some food. I'm so hungry. Oh, you are getting married? Honestly, Pam? Oh, yeah. I'll come to California for your wedding. 100%. 1,000% I would come for your wedding, for sure. For sure. Did you know that, Tony, that Pam was getting married?
I did not know that. I've been like, I see her pictures on her Discord every now and then and Twitter. Haven't seen the fiance yet.
No.
Or the marriage
neither,
partner. The marriage partner. I gotta be careful. California.
PC, please. Yeah, PC, please.
But yeah,
please,
Pam, keep us in the loop.
Yes. 100%. Maybe I could stop by and see Tony on the way out. Just got back from Jackpot Bowling. Was a success. What's Jackpot Bowling? Can you win money? Jackpot.
Is it going to be an AMC theme, Pam? Like, are the wedding cake going to have a monkey on it, an ape?
Myself says Massalorian just got invited to his marriage. Creator. Oh my! It's our own wedding. Fiance is going to show up to the
wedding, and next thing you know, you're going to be in a bag, and then unveiled at the altar.
Pam said FUD. She called FUD on you. She did. She's marrying a non-binary. What? A non-binary plant? Michael said. Come on. Alex is saying that she wants the Discord. Here we go now. Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
You got to add me to your Discord. I don't. I'll think about it, Alex.
Oh, really? Oh, she's not allowed? She's a grown woman.
Do
what you want, Alex. Don't let. I know.
I'm just teasing.
Don't let Tony tell you what to do.
She got quiet here for a minute. Where you been? Like, you've been gone for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I weren't missing her messages, right? No, definitely not.
Oh, she's married in the AMC theater. She is the one that said, "What is a boom boom room?"
Oh, was you, Alex? Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, boom boom room. Boom boom. I want you in my room. Explain the brick breakdown. What's that?
We were, you know, one of the videos we played was Feel for Real. It was a random spin the wheel selection of whose videos, right? And I was using the pizza analogy multiple times on Friday to talk about the stock split, AMC and Ape. You're going to have the same pizza on Friday as Monday, right?
Right.
It's just sliced, and you got AMC on this side, Ape on this side. Nothing's changing for you guys. Don't listen to these shills. But Phil for Real was doing a similar comparison. But I swear, man, I might have had a couple drinks, but he had a physical sample of what he was using to explain the split, and it looked like a kilo of Coke.
Get out. Really? You're kidding.
I mean, the audience be the judge. Alex, am I right? Do you remember that, Alex?
That's interesting. That's really wild. Oh, see, Alex has already ditched us. Like, look how fast she just transferred right over to Pam, and look at how fast that was. Not even, she hasn't even been on 20 minutes already. It's out with the old and with the new. Jeez.
Alex, by the way, they were asking earlier, did you get pizza today? Because I don't know if you remember, but you were really hankering for some pizza last night with all the pizza stories that we were talking about.
Hankering?
No, I did not. I did not buy her pizza. I don't know. Funny. I don't know that she should have eaten at that point last night.
I got a shout out real quick to Radwan. Radwan, what's up, my brother? How you doing tonight, man? I just saw your comment. Radwan said, what will happen? And thank you, my friend. What will happen to your value of shares on Monday if your broker don't give you the shares, Ape share? Thank you. Radwan, we're not going to get those till the 22nd, bro. So you got time. And if your broker doesn't give it to you, raise all hell and let people you with that you trust, let them know what's going on, because that's stuff that we can use to our advantage. Press them about the BS. So that should come up. But appreciate you, bro. Thank you for coming in, saying what's up, man. Radwan's over on the other side of the pond, one of my OGs.
Alex, if you're on Discord, which I don't know if you are, send me a friend request, and I'll think about adding you into our Discord.
Ruthless, huh?
You're gonna owe me a Dos Equis next time I see you at the pool.
Myself says, Alex, you started talking about pizza after your first beer. That was fast, huh? It was right to the beers, huh? That's funny. But it's feisty tonight. Oh boy. All right, T. I'm gonna be wrapping it up. Are you gonna stay on?
No, I mean, I'm not entertaining.
I don't want to pull you away. I don't want to pull you away. But I gotta start working on this blue thing.
Unless Alex wants to come on and do a stream with me, I'll send her an invite and we can hang out. We'll be in separate locations this time. Alex, you got any alcohol in the casa? Hell no, I'm not going to drink tonight. Something. Tony, are you crazy?
Right. Oh, it's now become subconscious at this point. She's been thinking about pizza for so long.
Yeah.
Man, you got Texas. You don't even know what real pizza is. That's funny. Man, wait till up here. We'll get some real pizza. Okay. All right. Yeah. I definitely got to start. I'm definitely falling asleep right now. I'm wiped out completely. Been a long day.
Go get some rest. Tomorrow's another day. I got all tomorrow night free also.
Yeah. I was going to say, might have to go on tomorrow night, because I'm sure I'm going to catch a bunch of shit about this video, but you know what? It's fine. Whatever. I just want people to know what's up. And especially someone like Grandpa Barney, who's been a member of both of our channels for a long time. The fact that he doesn't know who or what the background is, he should know something like that, and that means I'm not doing my job. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Pam, I still love you. And Liz and Adrian and Diaz. If I missed any dog and if any other mods tonight, thank you guys so much. You guys are such a blessing. Appreciate you. And anyone who donated tonight to help with subscription and stuff, look, we try to put in as much time as we can with this. their own demise. So, but you know, hopefully we'll pay off at the end. Let's just hope. But thank you guys so much. Love all of you, and hopefully we'll be probably going live tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna need to after this video, guys. Let me have Tony sign off. I need to let Tony do his thing. Go ahead, T.
Thanks to all the mods. Thanks to all the channel supporters. I love you guys. Thanks to everybody who tuned in for the first time tonight. And to each and every one of you, we love you. Alex, thank you. Pam, Diaz, Javi, and all of my regular channel supporters here in the video tonight and in the Discord. I'll be on Discord tonight as long as I'm awake. And we will see you guys tomorrow. I've got a video coming out, just a quick 3-minute recap on options for AMC. That's kind of like the next thing on my list. I'm just trying to have fun this weekend, not do a whole lot of hard work. I feel like we worked so hard last week getting the Ape due diligence videos out. If you have not seen those, go watch those. Get all your fears laid to rest with real due diligence on the Ape dividend. And we will see you guys on the next video. Thank you, Massalorian, for hosting this, despite
Tony,
your
love you, buddy.
difficulties.
I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. But thank you so much for coming on, volunteering your time, man. I appreciate you every time. You know that. Love you.
Take
and
care.
all you guys too. Good night, guys. Have a great night. Talk to you tomorrow.